Wait, hang on. We're still on 240p. Why does it automatically go to 240p? It's 2020, dude. Come on. Why can't you use Spotify to listen? Because Spotify is a personal prescription that you have, a subscription. It's for you and intended for the people in your house. If you look at the terms and agreement, I'm pretty sure that if you have a party in your house and there's going to be like more than 25 people or something, you probably need like a special license to be able to play through Spotify. Because there's limitations, right? Because if they say like, okay, you can use Spotify and you can just play it wherever, whenever. Well, then, okay, then a giant fucking company is just going to buy like one Spotify account, stand in the middle of a fucking square and just play their Spotify account for everyone to hear. And then they're going to sell like one Spotify account per like city. And then it's going to be like, well, fuck. Okay, now a Spotify account is going to have to be like $5,000 a day. Otherwise, we're not going to make anything off of this and the company is going under, right? There has to be like a limitation somewhere. It's like with CDs and with VCRs as well. Like if you buy those, it's intended for like use for yourself and maybe your family, and that's about it. If you invite, like, I think if you invite like more than 10 people to watch a movie together, I think technically you need a license to watch that. Or to like do like a public, right? It says like none intended for public showings and stuff like that. Yeah, up to 15 won't boom in the sauna. Rise event. Guild revamp. Ooh, spooky. Okay, we already saw this from the leak, right? Okay, so now what we're gonna do in the background is we're gonna do MapleStory background music. Oh, that's a tab. That's Maple Leaf Rag. No. Day 6's J almost proposed on MapleStory. What? Crazy. Wow. Amazing MapleStory BGM. All right, we got a short patch notes here. Should only take us about 8 hours to get through all this. Are we gonna do? I don't think I'm gonna do the exclamation mark events. I think I'll do that tomorrow. That will make more sense because that's gonna take forever to update all of that. But we are going to create some space here to get ready. Anonymous Nyan Cat. Wait, is that considered a regular animal? We got the python, the Nyan Cat, the cormorant, chipmunk, buffalo. Okay, I guess this is not really straightforward. Okay. Adele. Adele skills. Okay, so we're probably getting second Adele, but we'll see. High Flora. So Adele is a strength Flora warrior, alright? If you check exclamation mark CS transfer, she's in there. If you check exclamation mark links, she's already in there. I guess we can change her. To make her not grayed out anymore, because she's going to be... well, actually, she should still be grayed out, because she's not going to be playable immediately. We could play release June 24th. We know that now. There we go. Updated. Oh, up-to-date information. Great. At 12 a.m. Well, I'm definitely going to stay up for that. Adele's primary weapon is a blade caster, and her secondary is a blade binder. As you level up with Adele character, you'll receive valuable rewards from the Adele training support event. Oh, let's get into that. Let's see. Oh, that's part of the patch notes. Okay, but we'll see, I guess. Until July 21st, so you have 4 weeks for that? Boom. 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks. Yeah, cool. You can create Adele character starting June 24th. Okay, so no pre-creation. We'd like to support your Adele training by providing various rewards when you reach level 30, 100, 150, and 200 on your Adele character. When you reach a list of level requirement for the reward, accept the Adele training support quest in the star event notifier on the left side, and you will get the corresponding gifts. Alright, once per world, obviously. Okay, level 30, a 90-day pet can be revived with Water of Life. Ooh, that's pretty cool. Usually Water of Life, usually pets you get with these types of thing couldn't be resurrected with Water of Life, so that's pretty nice. That means you can invest in pet skills and stuff, and they will stay with you as long as you keep your pet alive. Level 30 equipment box, so that's the standard level 30 equips. And 3 8-slot selective coupons. That's just worth some mezzo, of course, in Reboot, but that's nice, I guess. Reach level 100 to get the title, 30-day title with 30 Star Force. Oh, okay. That'll help you get into the Star Force areas a little bit faster, so you don't take more damage, and you can deal more damage to the Star Force monsters. And some stat as well. Not insane, but some stats. Legendary Cryptic Box, so that's the level 100 gear, so that gives you the Frozen gear, the Mastery Box that you can use for either Mastery Books or Spell Traces. Frozen Set Bonus, Frozen Secondary. So there was the Blade Binder and the Blade Caster, right? Blade Caster is a weapon, Blade Binder was the secondary, if I remember correctly. We're learning, guys. This is going to be on the test, so make sure you take notes. We're going to do pop quiz afterwards. Make sure you Peppo G. Won't have any slackers in this channel, okay? Okay, 150. Reach level 150 on your Adele character. Receive the following rewards. Root Abyss set box time restricted. Ah, specifically for Adele. Okay. A 7-day box with 90 days. So that's the same as for Terra Burn. It looks like 12-star. 3-line epic potential. Transfer hammer and scissors cannot be applied. Yeah, otherwise you would get the free value and be able to transfer it over to other things, which is unintended. And then a Fafnir weapon box, time restricted for a 90-day weapon, also 12-star, 3-line potential, transfer hammer and scissors are going to be applied. Okay. And then the Adele damage skin, tradable within account. Cool beans. And then level 200, reach level 200 in Adele, get a big title, hopefully. 30-day title with 15 all-stat, 15 weapon magic attack, 10% boss, 10% IED, 750 HP and MP Wowie, 10% bonus experience, and 30 arcane power. Okay, that's pretty nice. And then the Grandmaster outfit box to get a... Oh, it's all cash up stuff. Can be transferred through the inventory. Okay, so you can move it to an Arc or an Ilium if you want to. I was going to Google the damage skin, but I was expecting it to be underneath here. Ain Royal Knight's Treasure Chest. 56-day duration, that's specific. Open to receive the following items each week. Ah, that's why, because you can use it along 8 weeks. 10 symbol selector coupons. Okay, 8 weeks, so that's 80 symbol selector coupons. 40 node stones worth. And 40 15-minute double experience coupons worth. That you will not get all in one go, but get week-wise. So up to 80 symbols. And those have a 7-day duration. So the advice would be to try to rush to 220 so you can open up Lachaline. Of course, you don't have to pick up this box as soon as you can, right? You can just rush to Lachaline, then pick up the box, and then start using them for Lachaline immediately. As the only other areas that could benefit from it more than Lachaline would be Morass and Esfera, but that would be a little bit far for most people. Okay, this damage skin, not my favorite. There's too much stuff going on. It detracts too much from what's going on visually already. But you know, maybe when you're training you can use it. But for bossing, it seems like it would be pretty hard to look at. But okay. Random familiar with okay, so that's specifically for the creation of Adele. Adele's skills. We should probably look at. Oh wait, we can look here, right? You can see if we get these numbers or not. Oh yeah, this is what the weapon's gonna look like. Well, the arcane weapon at least. And this is what the secondary looks like. So this is like a glove, and this is more like a bracer kind of bracer kind of thing. Let's see if these are the numbers we get. Because Because what got nerfed pretty quickly? Was it just plain? No. There was one skill that got like hard changed. I think it was creation, right? What numbers are we looking at here for creation? Is it third job or second job? Second job. Oh, everything has a different name. Is it skewering? Oh god. Why do you have to rename everything? Impale? 80% 6 hit 8 lines. No, that's probably punto. Yeah. So creation is probably impale. 85 6 6 7 second cooldown. No. Oh, impale is over here. 85 6 6 7 second cooldown. Wait, what is creation? Am I missing? Am I Ether Forge? Will to live? Yikes. Oh, this one? Is it Ether Forge? When trigger skill hits, deal 200% damage. Yeah, to 10 enemies every 12 seconds. Upon advancing to third and fourth job, cooldown reduced by 3 seconds each. Number of attacks 2 per sword. When it hits, 100% chance to create on a half a second cooldown. Okay, so it seems like we're getting this one, right? Oh, why do I have it open twice? Okay. So we look at this. This is all the nice shiny pictures. So we could prefer to look at this, I guess. A beginner. Wow. The revisitation, that's just your teleport skill. This is your maple hero, so 4% weapon and magic attack. Face. Wow. So these names are not going to be the same, but I'm not going to look at all the names here, I guess. Artistic recall. Oh god. Recalling greatness. So face is going to be called recalling greatness. 10% crit damage, 10% attack. So remember, this 10% attack is something that goes into your WSE calculator, for example, right? If you're trying to calculate your optimal potential for your weapon and your secondary and your emblem and everything, and people are like, what is base percentage attack? There you go. That's what base percentage attack is, right? This 10%, that goes in there, because that's what you always have. Magic Circuit. For the people new to Flora, basically Magic Circuit looks like something amazing, but is actually like really bad. It doesn't do... Basically, it doesn't do fuck all. Like, you can convert up to 15% of your weapon's clean attack. So that means on my arc, which has Arcane, right? Which is like the second highest in the game, only to Genesis, which is not that readily available. My weapon has 221, so 15% of that is like 33, right? Times 15, no. Well, just divide by 100. Yeah, it's 33.15. So this can give you up to 33.15 weapon attack based on having up to like 100 magic attack. Like, that's all this is. This if you read this first, you're like, oh shit, this is like hundreds of attack. Yeah, I wish it was 3,315. Then it would actually be something. 3,315% weapon attack? No. Yeah, so this is like up to 33 attack at most. Like, this is kind of like getting the Mihal buff skill again, right? Like, what is it? With the Cygnus, yeah, like Empress's Blessing. It's basically like an Empress's Blessing on top of what we already have. Like, it's nice, but it's not like this, like the end of the fucking world. Noblesse, when you need to protect someone from powerful opponents, you gain the ability to exert additional strength. Oh yeah, I should do that. Although it's gonna look like shit then. How do you do that? There you go. Do you do like, does it save it now? Does it save this preference? Yeah, I should unblock all ads. Not block any ads on this website because this Orange Mushroom blog is super, super helpful. You're right. And then Noblesse is the link skill. That's a lot of text here, but basically you get 4% boss damage and then extra 2% damage per party member. Up to 8. So if you're in a party by yourself, you get 6% total damage increase. And if you're in a full 6-man party, well, up 4 or more people, then you'll get plus 12% damage. So it's basically similar to if you're bossing, it's similar to Kadena and Ilium in damage increase. And if you're mobbing, it's like absolutely worthless. Now hard bosses will be easier for me and the boys. Oh, is he like in your hard boss party? We're gonna a 5th ring. Okay. So first job, it's just like a swipe with a magical sword, and you just cut. Wow. Shard detect enemies and create flying magic fragments. This, if the skill hits enemies using damage reflect, you will not take damage. Nice. You create magic fragments which float around. So if you're used to Kaiser, where you create like the swords that float over your head, and then you fire them away, and then they like hit something, that's basically what this skill is. With cooldown, just like with Kaiser as well. Vault, that's just your flash jump. Levitation is that you can fly, very similar to how Arc flies, right? If you haven't done this yet on Arc, you're missing out, but like Arc flies in this way by jumping into the air and then pressing down jump and holding the jump key. So don't hold it down as well, because you'll just immediately land again. But like this, and then oh, I have skill transparency on. The wings look super cool. There you go. And then you can fly for a while off screen, and then you can whee and whoop. Then you can stay in the air for a while. So basically they will have the power of levitation as well. Rudiment is just like some basic, just standard 60 stance and an extra 30 attack. So like some boosting for early game. And then comes the gauge. It's not as much of a traditional gauge class as we have seen recently. It's quite a bit different. It's just like you build up points and you build up the gauge, and based on how far the gauge is, you will have extra effects pop up, and that's pretty much it. You don't have to do like, okay, this skill consumes 60 and this skill consumes 100, and you can't use it until you have a bunch. And it's not really like that. It's not as restrictive as that. It's more like as you're building up points, you'll just get bigger effects pretty much. It seems like we're getting the pre nerfs, because if I'm looking at the numbers of the skills and everything, well, if you say pre or post nerfs, like Adele, I think has gotten nerfed 3 times since the official release already. So you're talking more like post first nerf, like post second nerf, post third nerf or something. But it seems like we're getting release Adele from looking at the numbers. 15 ether every few seconds, 10 ether trigger a skill. Obtain 300, 100 ether, 2 swords, max of 4. Like it looks like we're getting release Adele, which could mean that we're getting like a nerf on her after like a month, but we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, so you acquire ether every few seconds, and then you acquire 10 when you use a trigger skill on a monster, and then when you're full, basically you create extra swords for every 100 ether with a special skill. So it'll just give an additional effect. These are crystals floating in the map, and then the more crystals are active. Wait. Crystal if there's 7 crystals active. Remember, we create a new crystal after having the maximum number, the existing crystal with the lowest duration. Wait, with another anyway, you will sometimes collect scatter energy. You can use resonance to rush to a desired crystal. Oh, you can rush to a crystal. Oh, so these will be like the fucking cracks. Oh shit, Belmonts, thank you for gifting subs, dude. These will basically be like the veins that I can't autocomplete in this chat for some reason. The veins that Kanna has, where you can teleport between the veins, right? Basically, Adele will have that shit as well. You ran a 1 hour BA and Night Ghost only procced 184 times. 184 times in an hour, so that's every 20 seconds? Okay, we'll look at that. Thanks for checking that. Create multiple long swords, Gadgegasm, and stab them forwards. Wow, look at that. Just pokey, 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 pokey. Just super poke. Creation has like a bunch of different effects. Use your current ether to create other swords. As it increases or decreases, the number of swords will be adjusted automatically. Created swords will attack nearby enemies. If they hit enemies using damage reflect, you will not take damage. Nice. And then you'll just do extra damage. Impale, just shoot one sword. Wow. You can use it and shoot in one of 8 directions. PogChamp, dude. They're so shiny. And then you have this one, Resonance. Look at that. Big old sword. Magical sword. I think Resonance was one that got nerfed, right? Because this was basically like the brain dead mobbing skill. You just hop around spamming this one. If you had less than the max number of enemies, the skill's final damage is also increased. Yeah. So like some good shit there. If the skill hits an enemy, you will gain a buff that gives 5% final damage and 5% defense ignore for 30 seconds, stacking up to 3 times.
Suction.
Resonance looks like a dick with 2 balls. Fuck, now I can't unsee it. Thanks. Wonder, when you attack, shards will be created automatically. So these skills all have different names. We're in 3rd job now. What is this? Hunting Decree. Oh no, we're still in 2nd job. She has a lot of skills. Wave Infusion, Ether Force, Resonance Rush, Blade Caster Control. I don't know. These things all have different names, so don't focus on the names here too much. We're just looking at the shiny pictures, okay? 50% mastery, 30 attack. Some extra strength. Yeah, so like the basic 2nd job stuff. Then you have Cross. Basically, you get some... if you guys watch One Piece, you get some Zoro action here. This song needs to chill. That's way too loud. You just cross them. Cross the beams and just do a lot of damage. Order. Command the other swords created by creation to target enemies. You can only use this if you have other swords created by creation. Obviously. The swords will move near Adele, and if you move too far away, they will find new enemies to target. So these are like very similar to just like nether shields. If you play Demon Avenger, you throw out nether shields, they float around and like hit things. Except these are like activatable close to you, and they're like passive in the map until you activate them. As long as you have activated them. Consumes, so this is like the consume that actually consumes the other, right? This is where the bar starts coming in, so this is in the 3rd job. And then each sword will deal a certain amount of damage a few times for a certain amount of time. Blah, blah, blah. If the skill hits an enemy, there's a 15% chance to create one of those crystals, right? Remember that you could teleport to? Gathering. All of the memes. This one saw a big nerf as well. There's like a janky effect in this. Ah, this looks better. It looks weird somehow in here. But yeah, basically this is kind of like Dark Omen for Nightwalkers, right? You like kind of like put it down and like it does damage for a while and just stays there for a while. It does like continuous damage. That's kind of like that skill in 3rd job, so that's pretty nice. Nobility gives you create an area. Party members inside 30% of their damage will be redirected to you. And you create a shield equal to 80% of the redirected damage. Party members, including yourself, will have some of their damage taken, redirected to you, and based on that damage, you will create a shield. If you reuse the skill, it will be instantly cancelled. This skill is unaffected by buff duration. Interesting. So if you want to die for your team, that's the way to go. Feather, move backwards and float in the air for a short period of time. I think this is kind of looks like Penumbra, right? Where you're like diagonally dashing back. Ascent is just like boosting all of your skills, also giving you 30 attack, 25% final damage, 20% critical rate, and like boosting everything you already have. So like very balanced. I think this gets tweaked later on if I'm not mistaken, but we'll see. And then Tolerance gives you the remaining 40% stance that you needed, some HP, status resistance, elemental resistance, and more damage reduction. So at this point you have 100% stance, you have 40% reduced incoming damage, but remember that doesn't work on percentage damage and doesn't work on like doesn't work as well on stuff like Star Force reduced incoming damage or Arcane Power reduced incoming damage. So you still have to be careful in those areas. Fourth job, High Ether. So that's probably going to have a different name. What's the name here? Ether Mastery. Oh, Ether Mastery. If you have 6 or more swords created by creation's final damage is increased by 15%. This is just gonna look like very... Oh, this is the meme sword. Divide. This is the meme one. Creates a giant sword, lets you slice enemies in front of you. 425% damage 6 times on up to 7 enemies. This is basically like if you played Arc and you've used... this is basically like doing this. But not with the extra swipe, but it's basically like doing this. It's almost the same hitbox. I think it's actually a little bit bigger than this. But you don't have to be Inspector and you don't have to save up points for it. You're basically just spamming this. So, if I remember correctly, this is like broken as hell. Create giant greatsword. Yeah, okay. Blossom is when all of those swords are flying around, what you can do with them is for a short duration, they will twirl around and do continuous damage while they're twirling. Let's see if where's that video again of the old Adele? What was it? Adele Chaos Sakum. Dual blade. Where's the video? Why is there an Ares MS video here? Why is there a Terraria video here? Oh. Oh. Adele kills Vellum. Dude, I want to see the Chaos Zaku movie because... Well, you're gonna watch a Steve Steve video for 3 seconds? Steve, just show us the things, dude. Is he doing... Okay, that clip in the background, does it actually happen, Steve? Or is it just a thumbnail? Okay, never mind. Just clickbaiting us in, Steve. Okay, what is this? Show us your big boy bursts. Where is it? Oh, they've got some skill transparency on. Basically, you get one of those 5th job skills that creates a lot of those extra swords. And then, if you make them twirl around, which I think that gets nerfed after a while, the cooldown on the being able to let them twirl. If you'd let them twirl in place, they're like dash, 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 like through everything super hard as well. I can't find the video now. There was like a really OP video where you had a bunch of those swords and then all of them would be twirling and do damage to all of the arms of Chaos Zakum at the same time. And it was OP as hell. This has a cooldown of 20. I think that goes up. Blossom, Ether Bloom. Yeah, I guess we're getting the original Adele release though, which is pretty good. Grave. Nice. Yeah, some cool skills. Some cool skills. This skill will probably be renamed. We're not gonna name this skill. Okay. Ether Guard. I think we're gonna name that Ether Guard. Slightly better name for the skill. Right? That's, yeah, the key hold. Yeah. So you can hold the key down for up to 8 seconds, and during which your damage taken from enemies, including percentage HP attacks, will be decreased by 40%. If you instantly cast a spell, you will parry an enemy's attack and become invincible for 4 seconds. When the skill ends, the cooldown will be decreased by 4 seconds for every 1 second remaining for the maximum keydown time. So this is kind of like in a way the like, do you know the Ho-Young iframe, right? Like the longer you use it, the longer the cooldown. But at the same time, if you use it shorter, and while you're doing it, you'll just get reduced incoming damage, and then when you let go, then you'll go into your iframe. What's wrong with the skill name? Don't test me, Nikki. This video? Oh shit, it might be this video, yeah. Hang on. Why are you back on 240p? Oh, it's 720. Make him blossom. Do it. Make him blossom, please. Please do it. Yeah, that was blossom right there. Yeah, so this is 5th job Adele. See, like that twirling around, like that's blossom. Imagine doing this on GMS. You would have died like 6 times already. Are they gonna do the thing again? Come on, do the thing again. But yeah, so this is level 200, like in a test server, unfunded, right? And it takes a while, but this character can just CZAC at 200, like right at the job advancement, with like no prior investment. I don't know how many of you have tried this at 200 right after your 5th job advancement and killed the boss in like in 5 minutes? Yeah, like in 5 minutes. Like that's fucking crazy, right? Also this fucking sound. Jesus Christ. It's more funded than the average 200? Okay. How much damage would you be, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They're like 35 mil lines? How much damage would you be doing, Kobe? Oh, they're getting hit by everything here. Jump! They're definitely dead. 100% dead. We're like 4 mil. 4 to 5 mil right at 200. Oh, okay, okay, never mind. This guy's doing way more damage, so okay. Take it back. Ooh. I'll do it at 200 though, watch me. That's a lot of achievements. Yeah, that was a video. But it looks amazing, right? Because of all of the instances of damage and all of that stuff. But of course, you have to contextualize, right? If you're tickling it and you're not doing a lot of damage per hit, then of course it's not going to be that crazy good. But the potential is there, right? If you have a lot of instances of damage, that means you can keep scaling. And as long as you keep scaling and you keep upgrading, it's going to net into an insane amount of damage because there's a lot of instances and a lot of lines of damage. Just do more damage forehead. Of course, always just do more damage. Okay, Nikki's favorite skill. Then we have Thread, which kind of looks like the Marksman down jump, but then bigger. Or I guess I should say Explorer Archer down jump. Cover yourself in magic. Just lube it up and dive down. You can skill in the air to dive down vertically. Oh, that is what it is. Okay, cool. It is like that skill. But you actually do damage with it, unlike Explorer Archers. Maple Warrior, Left's Warrior, whatever. Flora Warrior. Flora's Will. An extra 70% mastery, 30 attack. An extra lots of damage. 30% final damage, 20% defense ignore. You know, standard. And then another 30 attack, 10% boss, 20% crit rate, and 15% max HP. Right, then we have some hypers, longer duration on territory. I think this got changed, right? I don't know if Kobe, this got changed, right? Like this hyper skill to make your territory last even longer. I think they made the extra from 4 extra to 2 extra or something like that. I don't remember exactly. Oh yeah, and here you have Blossom cooldown decreased by 25%. So like that twirling around and that extra hitting, you could do that even more. No? Oh, that wasn't reduced? Free 10% crit damage and attack? Yeah, in the beginner skill, yeah. Attributes heal rate is increased by 3% additive to the base rate. I'm not sure if that's like something you need to... The ability's create shield is increased to 350% of redirected damage. Bonus summon duration effects do not work for her skills. Okay. I would assume that, but that's good to have that confirmed. Invincibility duration after parrying an attack is increased by 1 second. It's very persistent. Okay. Marker. And marker. So that's one of the... These are the... Yeah, these are the final... Wait. Ooh. Were these the final cooldown? Oh, yeah. Yeah, one with 60, the 120, and then one with 180. Yeah. So, marker is basically just a big boom of damage. And it just does a bunch of damage on a minute cooldown. So you'll be able to use this twice. Like once during the burst, once in between. And then when the burst is back, you can use it again. This one is going to be like the big one we saw with all of the extra swords floating around. This one is a 180 second cooldown one. So you'll have to use that every other burst. Right? Won't be able to use that every single time. It'll come up like before the before the second burst is ready. So you have to use it every other burst. It's bind? No, I don't think Adele has a bind. Do they, Kobe? I don't think Adele has a bind, right? Control F stun? No. Bind? Oh, Squall also does. Oh, damn. Oh no, what I'm talking about is a 5th job. My bad. Yeah, this is a bind. What I was referring to was a 5th job. My bad. We'll get to that in a little bit. Dude, I don't read. Fuck. Yeah, 1000 damage 12 times and sit. Wait, is it normal for a bind to do 12 lines? I thought usually binds would only hit you for 3 or 4 lines so that you wouldn't get enough mileage out of this part where you could increase the duration. But yeah, there's gonna be a lot of nerfs coming into this afterwards, so we'll have to wait and see how long that takes. Kanna bind hits 8? Okay. Yeah, this one hits 12. That's pretty big. Is Farmer Kanna alive? Yeah, of course. No, well, I mean, we'll get to the patch notes. I guess technically I don't know yet, but I don't see any universe in which they kill that. Okay, big sword coming in. Wait, why do you hold the sword? Is it just a blade? It's just like 99% blade? Okay. Rune. Oh, this was the meme that I was talking about with the 60-second cooldown. Yeah, so this one you can use twice. This one is just like a huge damage. This one, infinite. 180-second. See, I was confused because of the cooldowns. They're exactly the same. This one is the one where you have like a fuck ton of swords flying around. While casting, you're invincible. For 30 seconds, create 20 other swords. Each deal 770% 2 times. If the skill hits an enemy, there's a 5% chance to create another crystal. Restore. What does this do again? Deals damage to enemies using damage ignore and damage reflect. If you reusable end, consumes 2% of max MP when cast, and every second after being cast for 30 seconds, increase your damage by 45%. Other acquisition rate by 40%, and the this is kind of like it's kind of like conversion overdrive almost, right? It's very much like conversion overdrive. What are they gonna name that here? Shardbreaker, Blade Torrent, Divine Wrath, Ruin, Infinity Blade, Legacy Restoration. Oh, okay. Maximum number of commanded swords is increased by 2. Every few seconds, your magic wings will flap. Love it. Dealing 2000% damage 3 times on up to 6 enemies, healing your party members' HP by 10.5%. Party heal. Party over heal. Nice. The good old party heal. Nice. Loving it. Okay. Reverse City. Oh, speaking of Reverse City, let's do some Reverse City bops. Kobe, I can't believe you didn't want to make a rap song with me on this, dude. So disappointed. Imagine Kobe and me laying it down on this beat, dude. What makes you think I know how to rap? Weren't you doing a mixtape? Wait, I'm pretty sure you linked me your fucking SoundCloud before, didn't you? You know, I don't know how to rap. I did my lore in 60 seconds rap, dude. He has a mixtape on his MySpace. Don't be exactly. So Reverse City is upside down, so that the Australians feel at home. There's going to be a storyline. Do the storyline for 20 symbol selector coupons and T-Boy's monitor hat. It's going to be a punk robot. That's all the information we're getting. But new maps, maybe new playable areas, you know, good shit. And a soundtrack, you know, like this one. Wait, where's the other song? Yo. Beast Tamer skill revamp. Create your own Beast Tamer character and check out the updated skills. With the skill revamp, we updated Beast Tamer skills and removed unnecessary actions. The following skill changes apply to skills when they are at their max level. Creator select adjusted so that each mode cannot be removed by right-clicking the mouse, obviously. It's kind of weird that it didn't do this automatically, but okay. Bear, Fury Strikes reduce mana cost to 10 MP. I don't know what they are now. Majestic Trumpet fixed the issue where the area of effect portion did not function properly. That's probably should be fixed. Lethal Lie, increased passive damage effect to 40%. Okay, maybe we should like read on what these things are in the first place. Okay, hang on. Let me log into my BT real quick. Okay, Bear. Bear, Furious Strikes. Where are you? Paw Swipe? No, Furious Strikes. Where are you? Here, Furious Strikes. Instead of 32 mana, only 10. Oh, wow. That's a big cut down. Okay, and then Leopard, Lethal Lie. Here. This is... the passive damage effect to 40%. Oh, wow. It was doing the... oh, wow. It's only increasing it by 35%, guys. Now it's going to 40. Wow. Big boost. Big boost. Definitely going up at least 6 ranks in the DPS charts. And probably like 5 in the DPM charts now. Leopard's Roar. Increased passive damage effect to 20%. Leopard's Roar. Plus 15% to plus 20%. Okay, nothing major. Oh, lots of bird changes. Defensive Formation. I don't... this is an old Beast Tamer. I don't have proper skill distribution here. Sue me. Damage. It costs friends. It's at low level, so I can't compare. Change to more efficiently deal damage while flying in Hawk mode. Cool. Many of Echo's friends are constantly called to attack nearby monsters while you are flying. 150% hits 2 monsters. Change to summon Erica's allies in 4 different directions from where the character used the skill. This skill can be used while using Tornado Flight skill. I think using the Hawk is actually going to be really fun. Maybe I should look into Beast Tamer a little bit more, redistribute the points and kind of try this out. But there's just so much to do in this game. Number of attacks 4. I'll definitely do that once I get to the point where I want to CRA solo with the Beast Tamer as well, of course. Max enemies hit 8, cooldown 3 seconds. Baby bombers, nice, because like baby boomers, but it's like nice. Raptor talents removed buff actions. Hawkflux removed buff action. Basically, what a lot of Beast Tamers I think were doing is they were going into a lot of forms and then like force closing them and switching out to benefit from all the passive boosts while they were in the all the other forms, which was, I think, pretty obviously not intended. But now they're actually like breaking it, like making it so that people can't do that anymore. Hyper skills active. Yeah, oh yeah, the new skill, level 190, temporarily summons all of the animals at the sound of Chase's strong magical whistle. What if you use a shield? Can you still use this skill? Because the standard secondary is a whistle. But you actually just use a shield for more Star Force. And at that point, how are you going to blow on a shield? Just blow the shield. Okay. Okay, well, I guess you can do that. Duration 60 seconds. Skill applies all of the passive and buff skills with a few exceptions regardless of the mode. All of the passive and the buff skills with a few exceptions regardless of the mode. Only skills with SP invested will be kept and all buffs will disappear when the skill ends. Wow. So this is almost like the Battle Mage hyper where you can, or is it a hyper or is it a 5th job? Where you can get like all of the effects at the same time. You're actually getting all of the buffs from the skills as well. They put they remove the glitches that people are abusing, and then they put them into a hyper skill instead, so they can use it for 1 minute every 6 minutes now. Basically, yeah, true. Is the Abzo weapon in Maple Relay permanent? Maple Relay is permanent stuff, yeah. Oh, is there a relay? Oh, we'll get to it. Yeah, permanent but not upgradable fully. Alright, fifth job, nodes. Added Furious Strikes in the description for Paw Swipe. Added Leopard's Roar in description for Leopard's Paw node. Macho Slam and Macho Incarnate for the Macho Dance node. Thunder Trail for the Thunder Dash node. And Baby Bombers for the Formations. Wait, so still no boost nights for the fart? I thought that was like the main problem, that you had to be super funded to be able to farm with the fart. I guess that's why they don't want to boost it, because it's so OP. What is it called? Billowing Trumpet? No. Need to switch animal mode? Jesus, okay. Is it that? No. No, wait. No, the other trumpet. Where is the trumpet? Majestic Trumpet. Yeah, and then he like jets off after he farts. That area is bigger than I remember as well. A percentage chance to reset the cooldown? Oh, that could be pretty dope. Alright, Kanna skill revamp. This will surely not be horrible. A handful of Kanna skills are getting revamped to reduce the gap in efficiency between classes in a way that highlights the playing style of each class. Okay, they want to reduce the gap in efficiency between classes, so that means they're going to nerf Kanna, right? Because Kanna is like here, and then everyone else is like kind of like there. Right? Spirit Warding Charm skill has been enhanced or added. Has been enhanced or added. Well, which one is it? You're supposed to tell us, no? Or added for Shikigami 3 or 4. Okay. Kishin Shokan's skill monster respawn time has been adjusted to correct the balance. So it's only gonna... So it's gonna cut down the spawn. It's gonna cut down... The spawn cut down is going from 50% respawn timer cut down to only 40% of the respawn timer cut down. Which means that if you're in a map where you kill all the monsters all the time, the total amount of extra monsters created by Kishin is going down by 16.66666%. But a lot of people aren't killing all the monsters all the time. So for those people, the nerf is less because you weren't killing the monsters anyway. So there were a lot of monsters left in the map. Night Ghost Guide will now have a passive effect that increases Kishin Shokan's skill damage. Kishin Shokan's skills damage and the duration while the skill is active. Kanna characters will no longer have an extra 1 SP in their first job. The best thing so far to come out of these patch notes. Can we get a clap in the chat for removing the 1 extra SP in the first job skills, guys? Every time you log into the Kanna, that little plus on the bottom right of your screen telling you like, hey, you have unused SP right now. Would you like to? Yes. Get rid of it. Show me the claps, chat. Yeah, look, this is what the people wanted. We will take 3 more Kishi nerfs as long as it means that we get something like this in return. That you get, right? Everyone agrees. Get rid of Kishin if you have to. Just get rid of that little orange plus in the bottom right of our screen. That is the true thing that made the game unplayable. Kishin, formality. That little orange plus in the bottom right of your screen, that was the thing holding us back. Existing Kanna characters will have their remaining 1 SP removed. Sure. Third job, Shikigami Haunting 3. Increased Spirit Warding Charms activation chance to 60%. Damage is... Oh, fuck, now we gotta log into a fucking Kanna to double check what that one's doing. Hang on, guys. We'll get through this. We'll get through this together, okay? Where's my Kanna? Well, I have a bunch of them. Here's one. Third job, Shikigami Hunting. Shikigami Hunting is now activation chance 40%, duration 6 seconds, speed reduced minus 60%, damage 105% every second. Didn't even know that was a thing. Activation chance is now 60, damage is up to 160, and speed is to minus 75%. Oh, okay. Kishin Shokan duration has been decreased to 30 seconds, so... What? Wait, hang on, let me double... Oh. 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 Ooh. Ah. I see. Okay. Just processing that mentally right now. And cooldown increases 60 seconds. Skill now reduces respawn time by 40%. Yeah, we already told about that. Okay. So we'll have to see how much it's increased by the... Are they going to talk about Night Ghost Guide? Yeah, okay. Okay, interesting. So adjusted so that Shikigami's doppelganger... Wait, what is this? Mana balance. Oh, yeah. Adjusted so that Shikigami's doppelganger's stack value will not be reduced when this skill is used. Shikigami's doppelganger's stack value will not be reduced when this skill is used. Shikigami doppelganger's stack value. Wait, that was being reduced? Oh, that's bad. If you gain mana, it like took it out of that? Okay. I can't believe that was in there. Okay. Shikigami Hunting 4 added a stack bonus amount needed to activate Shikigami Doppelganger by 5. On the third hit? Jesus. Why are so many lines of text on this thing? You just hold down to... You just like spam the skill and things happen. I didn't know there were like this many things going on with the skill. Added Spirit Warding Charm, a skill that applies a debuff and additional damage with the Shikigami Haunting's additional hits. Spirit Warding Charm, activation chance 100%, damage 240% per second, duration 6 seconds, speed minus 90%. Okay, Shikigami Doppelganger. Where are you? Over here. Each time Kanna's mana is consumed, it will be accumulated as the stacks of Shikigami's Doppelganger. This skill will not affect... The thing isn't that the skill not is affected by skills that reduce mana cost such as Yukimi Shokan, Spirit Domain, and Mana Balance. Okay, so that should... Okay. Should be fired more. Okay. Factor Charm decreased the cost to 15. What is it now? Like 30? Oh, 25. Increased max enemies hit to 8. From 1 to 8. Okay, standard. Yeah. Attack count to 5 instead of 3. And necessary mana for Shikigami Doppelganger activation to 30. Added a max duration of 10 seconds. Oh, you can only hold it for 10 seconds. Oh, we're gonna have to do some maths then to see if the, Are they gonna fuck with the hypers? Not really. We're gonna have to do some maths then to see how the, how redistributing the memes into Vanquisher Charm. Extra 2 attacks are gonna go into 8 lines. No, into 8 enemies into 7 lines. And 20% damage. But I guess since they're also buffing the regular attack, that would be interesting to see. But yeah, you can hold it down to up to 10 seconds, but they didn't say anything about a cooldown, right? So you could just, after the 10 seconds, you just stop and you just reactivate it. So there's no problem there. It just means that you can't just like hold it down, like keyweight it down and like walk away, basically. Orochi Unbound. Increases skills key hold down damage to 500% instead of 350. Max enemies hit to 15. Wait, that was already 15? Am I blind? What? Increase max enemies hit to 15? What? From 15 to 15? That's not an increase, right? Guys, am I missing something? Wait, increase the attack count to 8? From 1 to 8. It's just Nexon? Okay. Wow, increased from 1 to 8. That means that this will be like a viable way of clearing golems in Lotus when you in Lucid when you have it. You just stand in the middle and hold this thing down, and it's gonna like kill all the golems. Possibly also kill the Kanna in the process, but yeah, going from 350% times hit 15 enemies 1500% once, hold for up to 4 seconds. And do like continuous 350 once. Yeah, it's 15 all the time. I don't know how it goes up from 15 to 15, but I guess magic. Pipiga clap increased from 15 to 15. Guys, rejoice. Yeah, but I guess, yeah, the final damage is going up from 350% once to 500% 8 times. That's a small increase from 350% to 4000%. You can hold a skill down? Oh, yeah. Yeah, if you hold it down, there's like a lot of beams like coming out, and it's like, and then every single beam also creates an extra Yosuzume that like flies around. So it's a lot of extra damage on. Yeah, if you're trying to like kill lucid golems, that's gonna be very helpful for that. They updated now. If you refresh, they are watching. Wait, what? Where were we? Kanna? Oh, updated. Decrease macros to 15, increase enemies to 8, attack count to 5. Necessary amount of physical activation 30, added maximum duration. And a cooldown of 6 seconds. Oh no! Why are they? Oh no! I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. Oh no no. 60 seconds. Oof. Oof oof oof. Hey, what's up, pizza? If you're watching. Anna, shh. Can you do this at least after I'm done with it? So, or could you do this like before I start the video so it doesn't like show? These changes are interesting. Wait, is there anything else updated? June 9th? Hang on. Now we need to scroll up again. Control F. June 9. Increase the drop rate of pitched boss set items. Hey, that's a good one, okay, guys? That counteracts that one, 100%. Damn. This is live, guys. This is breaking news. Live breaking news right now. All right? Okay. Oh. Zinc, thank you very much for the resub, my dude. Welcome back to Scar Charts. And, ooh, 10 months. Oh, damn. Working towards that 1 year badge. It's gonna look good on you, dude. It's Zinc Park Jam, yeah. That's your brother, right? Yeah, that's so cool that you guys are both watching. Since the buff stacks, you don't need to cast Kishin anymore if you're actively farming. Yeah, so the last one is Night Ghost Guide. So this one is going to be very important. Added the passive effects to increase Kishin Shokan's skill's damage by 200% and duration by 5 seconds when the skill is activated. So somebody just did a 1 hour battle analysis and it activated, what did he say, 186 times? So that's roughly once every 20 seconds.
Suction.
But if the skill, if Kishin only lasts for 30 seconds, then it's only going to activate once within those. It's only going to activate once within those 30 seconds, so it's only going to go up to 35. Let's see. Do battle analysis? No, I just said someone else already did an hour battle analysis. I can't even play this character. I don't know what this skill even does. Grants a chance to invoke a spirit when attacking that deals damage to enemies and curses them. Enemies cursed by the spirits yield additional experience and have a greater chance of dropping higher quality equipment upon defeat. Oh, damn. Attack chance 30%. Max enemies hit 6. Damage 160%. Attack count 1. Attack targets have a 30% chance to yield 30% additional experience for 5 seconds and have an increased chance to drop equipment with potential. Wait. This maxes out at 10, right? I'm not like Pepega here. Yeah, okay. This has 30% chance to activate. Why are people saying it's hard to trigger? Is it hard to trigger because you one-shot monsters? And it can only trigger on monsters that you don't one-shot? Is that the problem? How much does it proc? Once a minute? Like 3 times a minute, apparently. Somebody did a 1 hour test and it procced 186 times. So that's 186 times in 60 minutes, which is roughly 3 times per minute. Tengu can't trigger it. Doesn't trigger while you're in the air. When I tested, it procced 2 to 5 times in 30 seconds. I took off my gear and it procced 7 to 10 times. So the weaker, yeah. So the weaker you are, the more likely it is to proc. And so it's able to proc on every single source of damage you have. So if you have a Kanna mule in the corner, you got to make sure that you put Circle of Suppression on. Where is it? Oh, here. You put Circle of Suppression, that you have your, like, you use Izoma memes. And it doesn't get triggered by summons. We can say anything, he'll never know. What was the command that I requested again? I don't know, you requested it. I don't know. That's my BA? $178 times in an hour. Yes. So this is if you're training the normal way, right? So it's possible that if you want to be able to keep making good rates, that you'll have to start training in a different way to proc the Night Ghost Guide more.
Ooh, looking cool, Joker.
Well, it works. I didn't know it was gonna pop up on the screen though. Was that good volume? That was good, right? What's that? Sound alerts, dude. I reduced all the costs of the sound alerts, so they're much cheaper now. You can make a bunch of it needs to destroy my eardrums, to be honest. No, I don't want to do that. Without patch notes tomorrow, yeah, we have like 400 people screaming for it. And the gear progression that I was gonna do, we moved it to tomorrow instead. I didn't want to do it because I had the gear progression to do. Sorry, the account progression to do. But I moved the account progression instead. It's not with Moses, it's with Bits. So 10 procs in 1 minute for me. And how quick? Yeah, but you're not like one-shotting, right? So I think what's going to have to happen for this is that people are going to have to do a bunch of testing and figure out what is the optimal way of triggering Night Ghost Guide enough. So you're going to have to trigger Night Ghost Guide 6 times in 30 seconds, right? No, not as many times. You're gonna have to trigger it 6 times in a minute. So you're gonna have to trigger it every 10 seconds. 10 seconds goes up to 35. 20 seconds goes up to 40. 30 seconds goes up to 45. 40 seconds goes up to 50. And then you trigger it for 55, and then it stops. And then you have 5 seconds downtime on Kishin. So faster. So 9 seconds? Something like that? Guys, we need a Google sheet for this. Hang on, let me just. I can't brain this out. Is it like every 8 seconds or something? So you have like 30, and then you proc it at 8 to go up to 35, and then you have 27 left, right? And then you proc it after 8 at 19, and then you go, wait, hang on, at 22 left, and then it goes up to 27. Then you proc it at 19 to go up to 24 left, and then you proc it at 16. I don't fucking know. And then to go up to 21 left, right? Something like this. No, that's not necessary. Okay, let's do 9. So like at 21 to go to 26, and then at 17 to go to 22, and then at 13 to go to 18, and then at 9 to go to 13, then at 4 to go to 9, and then you'll trigger it here to go to 5, and then you'll run out. So you have 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Oh, dude, yeah. So you'll have to trigger it at least every 9 seconds. And then the cooldown will be off. So at least you'll have to trigger Night Ghost Guide at least every 9 seconds. Trigger Night Ghost Guide at least every 9 seconds to keep 100% Kishin Shokan uptime. If you trigger it every 9 seconds, it will be permanent. Yeah, but you'll still have to refresh it every 60 seconds compared to now where you only have to refresh it every minute, every 2.5 minutes, right? So you'll still have to refresh it 2.5 times as often afterwards as well. Double cooldown hat plus merc plus minion buff duration. Okay, that will change it for sure. Yeah, we'll have to look at the numbers more specifically. So it might go down to like 10 seconds maybe, right? Like every 10 seconds? If you proc it every 4 seconds, it'll never disappear? Oh, wait, you're right. Then it's permanent. Then you don't even need... Yeah, if you proc it every 4 seconds, then it just stays up forever. But, so here's the question. If it's difficult to keep proccing it, right? And you actually lose damage by focusing on proccing it, then it's not smart to try to proc it so much that it's permanent. Then it would be better to just let it run out and refresh it every now and then. But, so there's basically, we're going to have to start experimenting, or we, I say we, not me. I'm not fucking touching Kanna with a 16-foot pole. But people who are playing Kanna are going to have to start experimenting with like different setups, with different amounts of damage and different boost nodes and all of that stuff, and try to figure out in which map, how do you train in that map to make sure that you optimize your uptime without detracting too much from your damage so that your rates go to shit. Running out is very bad because it despawns the mobs. Oh yeah, the extra mobs like disappear without giving you experience, right? Yeah, so you want a little bit more margin than this, right? You want a little bit more margin. So like every 8 seconds or something is probably advisable. Sorry, at the lowest. So you go to 22, up to 27, up to 18. Oh no, not up to 18. Up to down to 19. To 24. To 16. To 21. To 13. To 18 to 10 to 15 down to 7 to 12, and then you have like a 4-second margin Every 8 seconds. So that means like, what is that? 7 procs per minute. So it seems that people who are training normally are getting about 3 procs per minute. So we're going to have to double that up at least. More than double that. Yeah, so it seems that summons don't proc it. So you can't rely on summons as heavily anymore. Hey, you trigger Night Ghost by attacking a monster. Does Kishin itself trigger Night Ghost? No, it seems that summons don't trigger it at all. Only your own like physical attack stuff. Then you can just set up a macro on Kishin Mule to attack some... Shh! Don't say that. Sometimes Night Ghost triggers, but the BA doesn't record it because the attack you used to trigger it already killed the mob and Night Ghost didn't hit anything. Oh. Okay. I see. Glad I never play Kanna. Well, that's the beauty and that's a double-edged blade, right? About playing a class that is like up there and is like super crazy and is pushing the boundaries of the limits of the game even. Is like, well, it's going to be under constant scrutiny and under a giant loop that is constantly looking at like, okay, is this, is this ruining the game? Is this helping the game? Is this making the game better for people? Do people feel like they're able to progress faster? But is that not at the detriment of people who don't have access to it? Like, you're constantly looking at that stuff. That's one problem you don't have with Phantom. Nobody's going to be like, well, is this breaking the game? Is more balanced? Is like more Phantoms in the game not going to like destroy it completely? Kanamains got screwed. Kanamains have had the easiest training and farming and leveling out of every single person in the game for like the longest period of time. Yet they still nerf Phantom. Yeah, what I usually say is like Phantom and Xenon have a really hard time because they have access to other people's skills. And as a result, Nexon is like very, very careful and overly careful. They're too careful with where they should balance them. And they err on the side of caution. And as a result, they end up nerfing those classes more than they should be probably. Just to be on the safe side, which just sucks for those two classes. Beast Tamer was breaking the game though. Yeah, quite literally, right? They were like floating up into a different form of hard will, and then they would actually have like two. You could actually make it so that you had two wills in the same platform, and you could like double damage them or something. Yeah, they were actually breaking the game. Oh, Xenon. Oh, yeah, that was Xenon who was doing it. Yeah, I don't remember. Like, they would, like, fly up to the different form, and then they would, like, bind them, and they would, like, fall down or something, and you could have both of the wills in the same dimension or something. Yeah. Oh, that was some weird stuff. What was this request? It's a good video. Oh, what is this? The boys' restroom peeper. This is 20.5 minutes. Nikki. Okay. Alright, so how often does Night Ghost Guide really trigger? How is it going to work exactly? There's going to be a lot of testing done afterwards, and people are going to come out with advice on which skills to focus on. Maybe we need to boost different skills. Rotations on maps probably going to change. But an increase by 5%. For the duration of the skill. Wait, hang on. Wait a minute. Isn't there a difference between increasing the duration of Kishin and increasing the duration of the buff that Kishin gives to the map? Because I'm pretty sure that buff duration makes the Kishin monsters appear on the map longer, but it doesn't make the buff to the map last longer. So maybe the map buff is actually just stuck to 50% uptime. This, like, regardless of Night Ghost Guide, maybe. There's gonna be a lot of testing done. We're gonna have to test all of that shit. Because this would have to be coded in specifically too, to work on that. That will be very interesting. Sleepable, once you make your new Kanna guide, I'll be needing that link so I can link it in my !Kanna command. Of course, I credit you completely, but yeah, I'm not getting in any of that. So once you're on top of that, let me know, okay? I'll make sure to credit you on the stream. I'm looking for you, Sleepable. I'm looking forward to that guide, okay? Yeah, like roughly once every 20 seconds, crayons is in general. Does Sleepable still play? The Sleepable still play. Good one, dude. Variable Pandemonium, increased damage to 1250% and attack count to 8. What was it now? 4 attacks? 1,000 and 4 attacks. So instead of 4,000% damage, it goes up to 10,000% damage. Okay. Bosses, including Lucid, Gloom, and Darknail, are getting a revamp. Check out the changes listed below for more information. Let's go. Added boss entry and clear count restriction information in the boss matching UI. Nice. If you have been inflicted by undead abnormal status during boss content, it will now be removed when you exit. Thanks. In boss practice mode, you will no longer consume buff freezers even if you use it. Hey guys. Affordable boss practicing without losing freezers. This is some good shit. Refresh page. Oh, you think some more stuff? I just mentioned something. Let's see if it was refreshed again. Hang on, let's Sleepable is sleeping. Finally, he finally got to 275. Do we get pre-nerf Adele? It looks like it, yeah. It seems like we're getting KMS release Adele as well. There are updates, really? Control F, July 9. Wait, June 9. Whoops. Wrong month. No, we already had those. We already checked those. Okay, what else? Fix an error. Players would only be sent to channel 1 upon successfully boss matching. What? Increase the sale price of the intense power crystal items for higher difficulty bosses. So we looked at the numbers before, but it's basically all the bosses. Chaos Papalatus and up are getting more value. The biggest increase in value is basically all the bosses that people are doing as like 5-man or 6-man now. So all of that increase in value, though it's significant, is getting divided among 6 people. Like the biggest increase is the Black Mage Crystal, guys. It went up by 50%. Oh, wow. So much more monthly income for me now. Thank you. Okay. Added Crusader coins to the clear rewards for some bosses. Oh, nice. That didn't have them yet? Wait, like Ramaru or something? Oh. Readjusted the number of Crusader coins that can be obtained in the boss's difficulty? Oh, readjusted. I don't like that word. Does that mean that I'm going to get like 1 instead of 8? 50% of 0 is still 0? Exactly. Increase the number of maps for the following bosses: Von Leon and Ark. Wait, I thought they were also increasing the number of channels for... Wait, the number of maps for bosses. Oh, okay. If you're fighting those bosses, there's multiple maps per channel that you can do those bosses in. Remove the entry channel restriction for Chaos Rudibus bosses. So if you're begging for carries, good luck, because people are gonna be everywhere now. Okay, let's say it now. Chaos Rudibus begging channel is gonna be channel 30, okay? Oh, spoiler alert. Lowered the difficulty of Genesis Weapon Awakening mission. Lowered is a relative term. Traces of Will, the King of Spider mission, removed the reduced time limit condition and added the increased damage taken condition. How is that easier? You would just die more now. Okay. Traces of Varishilla mission. You will challenge Varishilla with her max HP reduced. Cool. By how much? We're not telling you. But it's reduced. Just trust in us. Okay, we would never lie to you. Fix the issue where you could not properly complete the achievements by defeating a boss by yourself. Oh. I'd never had any problem with that. When a boss is not visible, effects for the abnormal status apply. Yeah. Okay, this is going to be a changer, guys. Okay? It means that you'll be able to do Chaos Root Abyss in any channel now, Abu, instead of only in 14, 15, and 16. Only your 40 highest level characters, Soup, count towards your Legion level, and only the ones that are above level 60 at least. And then it'll count the 40 highest levels of all the characters in your account that are at least level 60. I think, and have done first job advancement, if I'm not wrong. Second job advancement, if I'm not wrong. This means, for example, if you're doing Seavel and he goes underground, right? He's going to do the sucky suck on the side of the map. You won't be able to see the abnormal status effects like already on the ground showing up before he actually gets up from the air. If you're doing Lucid and she goes into a weird skill in phase 2, you won't be able to see the effects, so you can just go where she was. You'll have to actually communicate like, oh, she was bottom left, oh, she was top left. So you can go there and you can maximize your damage output. For Seavel, if this brings you into trouble, what you can do to solve the problem for Seavel is when he goes away and he's going for the sucky suck, you go to the middle of the map. You stand there until the message pops up that he's catching, he's inhaling a lot of breath. And then you just wait, you don't touch your arrow keys, and you will get sucked to a side. The side where he is. And then you flash jump over to that side, or you teleport, or however you use your mobility. And then you go over to that side. And then you'll always be able to go to the side where he is the fastest. Otherwise, it's still going to be a 50-50, because if you don't see him pop up, you know, and you see the breath, then you have to go the entire length of the map. So the safer play is to stay in the middle of the map, wait till you get sucked to one side, and then move over to that map. Of course, when you're doing that, be very careful to synchronize moving to the map with the rocks falling, or desynchronize it, I guess. So you don't get stunned on the way there and then end up dead in the breath. But yeah, there are some situations where this will kind of affect our gameplay, so we have to be careful for that. Fix issue where attack ignore and attack reflection effect displayed later than their than their actual application in Boss Pink Bean. That middle Empress statue, you sneaky son of a bitch. Okay, no longer are you going to be killing me before you actually do the animation of DR. How long has Pink Bean been out, guys? How long for this fix? Don't worry, we're getting some Lotus fixes later, 4.5 years after that boss was released. Don't worry. Oh, you're no longer going to walk into a laser on spawn? Wow. That only took us 4.5 years to fix. Easy clap. Boss has been out for 8 years? 12 years? 8 to 10? Yeah, I think 8 years, 9 years, probably something like that. The eagle and the goddess statue? Yeah, they just kill you before the animation even goes off. Fix an issue where Damien would sometimes not move or only use a single pattern. Oh yeah, because that's the main issue with Damien. Not the fact that sometimes he just disappears for an hour, then does 3 skills at once and then disappears again. No, the fact that sometimes he gets stuck a little bit. That's the main Damien issue. Okay. Fix the issue where the piercing gaze pattern used by the black mage would sometimes remain without disappearing. Oh. I can't say that I've personally run into that issue yet, but thanks. You can now only receive up to 5 Eyes of Fire and Eye of Fire chunks from Adobus per day. Who is this? What is this fixing? Is this... Wait. Per account? Or per character? Wait. Are you limiting to how many Zakum attempts we can do? Yo, thank you for the follows, by the way, guys. Welcome, everyone. No, Eyes of Fires is for Zakum, not for Galax. Fix the issue where the client would close if you inflicted a certain amount or more damage at once to Varishilla while progressing through Labyrinth of Suffering story quests. Awkward. Fix the issue where the awakening effect that doesn't let you use the anvil to apply the Genesis Soul Shooter appearance to another Soul Shooter. Imagine being an Angelic Buster in 2020 though. Fix an error where a notice from the previous channel would appear on the world map when receiving a notification for an elite boss appearance while moving channels. Oh! Yes! You ever open up the world map and there's like 18 elite bosses on there? And you go to those channels, you go to those maps, and none of them have an elite boss? Apparently, that's gonna get fixed now, guys. Yay! Adele coming next patch or not? Playable release on the 24th of June. Wait, it's up? Maintenance starts at 5 p.m. UTC tomorrow. Adele isn't even out tomorrow? Nope. We need to wait 2 more weeks for that. Okay, fix an error where the description for wait, did I miss this one? Yeah. Fix an error where the NPC image would bleed outside of the dialogue window when clicking on hidden garden entry. Okay, I don't care about this stuff. Description of Radiant Arcarium Soul would be different from that of other souls. Well, okay. Recipe for equipment that's below level 120 will no longer appear in the sealed box that can be purchased from the Root Abyss. Does this do anything? Do we want any recipes for items below level 120 in the seal? I'm not gonna lie, dude. I've opened like 3 of these boxes back in the day on a Demon Avenger to get like one of those tops that was 100% T-Rup when I used the cube. I don't know. Dragonic items? I don't even think Dragonic items need recipes. Yeah, who even buys sealed boxes? I don't know. Number of maps for Hard Hill has been increased. Nice. Fix the issue where the Black Heart's potential stats were not being applied. Lol. Imagine going through all the trouble to getting one of those Black Hearts, and then the potential stats don't even apply. God, those things are so rare. What a slap in the face. Fix the issue where if you already obtained a charm by equipping the material accessory, use the item guard, and then chose to exchange. The exchange failed, and you could obtain charm for the pertinent material accessory again. Yeah, this seems like something nobody would do it either. You can now move to the Tyrant's Castle, normal maps using a hyper teleport rock. Ooh, does that mean no more need to queue up for Magnus? Ooh, okay. Nice, nice. Let's see how far we can teleport, but no more Magnus Q is a thing. Pitched boss set will now have 6-part and 7-part effects. Will be 15 all 375 and 15 all and 5% crit damage. And increased the drop rate of pitched boss set items. So this is something that we've been waiting for 6 months. I say we, I see mainly the people in the late game and in the end game. The one item that had a fix before, a similar-ish item, was the Cursed Kaisarium. And as you guys have probably noticed in the bottom left of your screen, the amount of messages when there's like a so-and-so has gotten a Cursed Kaisarium has actually become rather common. So we don't know yet to which extent this is really going to change stuff. But the projections are that the amount of Papulatus marks is probably going to go up by quite a bit. How is it gonna affect things like lucid belts and berserked and eye patches and stuff? I mean, we can definitely use more spell books from Will. I think I've only seen like 4 of those ever. Berserked, I think, is like less than 10 in the whole server as well. Eye patches are somewhat common because hard damage is actually like significantly easier to just kill by a lot of people. You just like brute force it down. Eye patch 50% drop rate, that would be something. Maybe I can finally get a drop. I mean, yeah, maybe, dude. No, it's only the pitch boss items. The thing I'm not getting drops with is arcane. I can't believe I have 205 hard boss clears and I have 2 weapons on my DA and that's it. Pep Mark is not pitched boss. That is actually correct. Wait. When was that increased separately then? No, that's correct. That's not part of bitched. Bitched? Pitched boss, not bitched. Bitched boss. That's Berserked, Eye Patch, Lucid Belt, Will Pocket, Destroyed Heart, Gloom Ring, Dunkel Earring, and the Genesis Badge. And Varicella Pendant. Wait, why is there only 7 set effect if there's 9 items? Where's my 9 set bonus, dude? Give me my 9 set bonus with like 30 boss, 30 IED. Come on. Pop Mark is actually not in there. Yeah, true. There's more? What is more? No, we got everything, yeah. Yeah, there's multiple pocket items, but there's like one. Pep Mark is normal boss set. Yeah, boss accessory set, yeah. Okay. So it might not necessarily, since it all is specifically says pitched boss set. That might not touch it then. Let's wait and see. Are these the best endgame accessories items? A lot of them are really, really good. Because they have very high base stats. But the thing is that even this set effect doesn't really make it worth it for a lot of things. But that's mainly because they're not readily available. If you could get one, and you can get it to 22 stars, then it'll definitely overpower whatever we have now. The problem is, though, getting enough of them to even reliably get them to 22 stars, right? We can't rely on getting them because the drop rate is so low. So therefore, you know, if you get one, you just YOLO it to 22 to make it viable. If it blows up, it's whatever. You just rely on what we have now. If you do get it, then you can start playing around it. But in most cases, yeah, it's not reliable enough to aim for. Is that 7 set hard nerfed? No, this is like the normal set. These are like normal set bonuses. But it's very interesting because we are used to Gollux set bonuses, right? Where it's like, oh, 30% boss damage, 30% IED for a 4 set bonus. This is why Hardlux and Helix were made so much harder. And why everyone is like complaining that the boss is so hard to kill and the drop rate is so bad and that the items cost so many coins. Because this is what it has to compete with. With a 5% critical damage, 7 set effect of a skill, of a type of equip that is barely obtainable in the game at all. Yeah, if you look at the total set bonus, cumulative for everything, it's 80 stat, 2000 HP, 80 weapon magic attack, 250 defense, 20% boss, 10% IED, 10% critical damage for the 7 set effect. I think this by itself is already dwarfed by superior Gollux. Although 10% critical damage is pretty good, but yeah. Yeah, we're definitely spoiled by Gollux, for sure. The current one is a buggy mess. Yeah, just make the... You can't make the skills of monsters have a certain size, and then the hitbox be completely different size than the size of the visual skill. Like, you just can't do that. That's just bad. It's just objectively bad. That has to be reworked in some way. Even if you, like, stretch out the pixels to look like a purple blurb or something... Even if you have to do that, like do something to make it like represent what it's actually going on, you know? Oh, are they gonna fix the portal, the Gollux portal for the 3rd time now? Ooh, 3rd time's the charm, you know what they say. Ursus, fix an issue where the background music kept playing when you muted the music. Have you guys ever tried playing Ursus with the background music? It starts off super quiet, and then in like the last 5% of the fight, suddenly the music goes like... But then that plays for like 3 full seconds. It's like, and then you kill it, and it's like, and then it's over. But like for the first 95% of the boss fight, the music is super loud. It's supposed to like swell and get like louder and louder and louder as the boss fight gets like tougher and tougher, and there's more balls and there's more. But people just like fucking burst it down. So Have you gone over the Genesis Quest nerfs? Yeah, it's only 2 changes. No more timer reduction, but instead it takes more. You take more damage. And for Varys Hilla, she will have less HP, and that's it. Improve the consistency of the portals. Improve the consistency. I love vague language. Some decent skills used by an explorer were not removed. Ooh. Change Ursa's battle time to 10 minutes. Were people actually sitting in there for 6 hours? Was that actually a thing? I don't know. Fix the issue where the time and information UI displayed overlapping in Ursa's fight. Fix the issue where you were removed from the map without results being calculated if the battle time ran out. Fix every skill. So people actually sat in there for the timer to run out? Isn't that a 6-hour timer, guys? Is this an issue? Are people actually sitting in Ursus for 6 hours? I feel like I don't have much of a life, but how little do you have going for you if you sit in Ursus for 6 hours? With 18 potions. Holy shit, how do you even do that? Can you blame them? It's cozy? I guess it is kind of cozy. It is kind of, it does like, there's like wavy corn in the background. It is kind of cute. You once fought it for 4 hours? Oh, for the music? Oh yeah, for the music, of course. That's why they made the music change. Okay. Oh, remember to hydrate, guys. Oh, the cool things about this is like, and just like run ads, and then the VOD won't look any different. But a lot of people just get like some ads now. Nice, cool. Fix an error where players would not receive any damage even if they are on the ground instead of climbing onto Ursa's back after defeating it. After defeating it or after knocking her down? Are you supposed to take damage after defeating the bear? Hello, sir. I have an ad. Please stop talking until the ad is finished. Posture check. Oh, yeah. Where are the slouchers? Guys, posture check. Hydro check. Oh, shit. Fruit check. I didn't get any fruit. Oh, whoa. You can finally have an updated CPAP guide? What do you mean? Is it no longer going to... Oh, Papalatus. You can no longer use the Android shop in the Papalatus battle map. Okay. Change the size of the platforms of Papalatus battle map so that it is better for avoiding attacks. Dude, the thing that fucks you over on avoiding attacks is not the size of the platforms. It's the clocks underneath you, and it's the hitbox of the grabby claws. That's the problem. Fix the issue where if you defeated Chaos Papalatus and tried entering again, the 30-minute entry limit message displayed before the clear limit message. Okay, good. Fix an error where the portal image of the dimensional crack seal pattern would appear awkwardly on Boss Papalatus. Awkward! Ad ain't finish? Wait, what is it? Is it Danish or something? Add 5 out of 8, excuse me. You're supposed to die after defeating it, obviously, Pepega? Yeah, I don't know, dude. At 5 of 8? Oh, shit. Okay, guys. Seven of 10? 2 of 10? Wait, it can't be 2 of 10. Are you gonna get, like, 8 more 6 seconds ads? Yeah. Split into 3. 0 out of 0? Damn. 3 Pierres. At 5 of 9? Just sub forehead? Yeah, exactly. Just sub. By the way, remember guys, if you have Prime, you can sub for free. It's crazy. And then you'll never see any ads in here. Unless Twitch changes their policy. But that's not on me, okay? I use the Prime sub elsewhere. That's unfortunate. Ha! The system works. Thank you, Roughneck6. Also, if you're still seeing ads, you need to refresh before that shit happens. Thank you, man. Welcome to Scardor. I mistyped my welcoming message because it doesn't turn into an emote in this chat for some reason. A condom ad, nice. Dude, condom ads on Twitch? I don't know, man. Does that really? I guess it brings in more sales. I don't know. It feels like they don't know their target audience, but yeah, I don't know. While under God misusing TV took mine? Yeah. That's the thing. You don't know what's the thing, but it's the thing. Okay. Okay, we're all here. Class. Okay, class is back in session. Okay, so if you're standing on the ground, but nurses, I don't know, some weird shit. No longer use the Android and Papalatas. Platforms are changed for easier avoiding. I don't know. I think the problem with avoiding was already the purple clocks hitbox and the grab claw hitbox. Those were the main problems in my book. Changing the platform size, I don't know how that's really going to change it, but we'll see, I guess. And some weird messages that popped up, but nothing functional about the boss. Pierre's hat trick debuff will now display in the buff window. Hat trick debuff will now display in the buff window. Okay. Fix the issue where Chaos Pierre sometimes didn't keep changing colors after splitting. Fix the issue where Chaos Pierre split into 3 under certain conditions. Wait, we had 4 at some point, right? Remember? We had like 4 Pierres for like a little bit in one of the videos. Since teaching me, I've ascended into an Omok god. Oh, I see. You've been baited in by the system? Oh, we're gonna have to have an Omok rematch? Okay. Wait, we'll do an Omok rematch in a little bit, okay? We'll do it live on stream in front of 424 viewers. Let's see how you fare. Also, Monster Collection has been completed for some reason, I guess. Lucid added the easy mode. Easy mode can be entered once a day. Gotcha, guys. It's clear. I mean, if C's easy and you can enter once a day. Okay, sorry. It's a clear count is shared with normal and hard modes. What? Okay. Added the following achievements. Is this a butterfly museum? Butterfly collector. Butterfly slayer. Easy, so easy. So apparently easy has half the HP of normal. So don't get fooled by the prefix, okay? Reduce hard mode's HP by 24% compared to before. Fix the issue where you could pass through the golem with certain charge skills in Boss Lucid's Phase 1. Ooh, I think heroes use this. Right? They would like iframe and then dash through the golems? Wait. Were you not supposed to? Is it gonna block everyone now? Ooh. Even more good reason to just stand in the middle of the map and just yeah, but I think everyone did this. Oh wait, was this an issue? Was this a not a thing? Oh, whoops. I'm sorry. Sorry for what? For teleporting through golems. In Boss Lucid, if you enter Phase 2 while you have the bomb pattern applied from Phase 1, the bomb pattern will now be removed. Yay! Fix the issue where Boss Lucid didn't really move in Boss Lucid Phase 2. Oh. I've never had that. As long as you have cannon managers, can still jump over golems, I'm all good. Yeah. So the 24% HP reduction from Hard Lucid, is it in all the phases? It looks like an overall reduction, yeah. I'm not sure how that HP is distributed. Let's see if we can find that. Ah, ads. Funding max. Boss reorganization. Ctrl F. Hard Lucid. Hard mode's HP has been decreased by 24%. I don't know. I'm not sure, dude. I'm not sure. Oh. And then Gloom. Gloom's attack patterns has been revamped. Haha. We already see them here. Dusk hallucination. What is this? Oh, this is still loading. Boss Dusk patterns are going to look like this, guys. There's going to be a meter, a fear gauge, a tentacle, spoopy music. Ooh. Ooh. What? Why? They walk among us. Gotta go fast. So yeah, this is what it's gonna look like. I'll post this in the chat and make sure this gets into the video as well. Spooky. Pretty spooky. Okay. And then Dusk now has tentacles covering its eye. Ooh. Which reduces damage taken by a large amount. Dusk now attacks with his tentacles, which can be seen by a thin red line a short time before they appear. Dusk can occasionally remove the tentacles covering its eye and attack with thick ones. Nice. And that become platforms you can stand on to hit the eye. Oh. During this time, it'll take full damage. Dusk now has a fear gauge which goes up over time when you get hit. When it's full, you will be inflicted with darkness, which lasts until the gauge empties itself. Hallucinations grasping hands will be summoned around the map. These guys. Dusk no longer has darkness skill, which one-shot you unless you were inside Cygnus's barrier. Oh, removed that skill. Nice. Yeah, thick tentacles. I don't... Why did they put the thick tentacles so close to the lucid? I don't know. Chaos mode and related achievements have been added. You can enter Chaos mode once per day, and the clear limit is shared with normal mode Dusk. Dunkel's patterns have also been remade. Piles have been remade to show Dunkel's own power while still keeping the concept of the commanders of the elite bosses. So he basically summons a bunch of elite bosses. Dunkel has 2 powerful slashing attacks, one of which shoots out a sword wave. Look at this one. Damn. Oh wait, we could just use the arrows. The other one is a crash. This is pretty much a summon animation for Magnificent Dunkel as well, I think. That's what that looks like. Okay. Dunkel has a rush skill, momentarily summons elite bosses to perform an attack, after which they disappear. Dunkel now summons less soldiers and summons them less frequently. Okay. So hard mode is gonna have Gloom is gonna have this big old ring, part of the boss set. It's gonna be level 200. No, didn't they reduce this from being level 200 to also being level 160? Or am I imagining that? Where are my KMS people in the chat? They did, yeah? Yeah. That's gonna go down to level 160. Because at 200 they were overpowered. You wouldn't be able to transfer hammer. You are already not able to transfer hammer really anyway. Oh, you are now. Just get an extra... Guys, just get an extra 22-star Meister ring. Transfer hammer into 21-star superior. Get the superior to 22. And then just transfer hammer it into this one. Just get a second 22-star superior. Oh, it was 160 and they increased it to 200. Wait, maybe that's what it was. Because you could transfer hammer and they didn't want you to. Wait, let's check. Wait. There's a way to check. Version 1. Okay, there should be a KMS for this. That was the Yum Yum Island one. KMS Yum Yum Boss Challenge. Nope. Control F. Glue. No. Doom? No. Dunk. Okay, thank you. Yeah, it was 160 and they moved it to 200 because they didn't want you. They didn't want you to. No, we're talking about this macro. Yeah, in the KMS test PI it was 160. But then they figured out you'll be able to transfer hammer with 150 gear. So they move them up to 200. But since they move them up to 200, you do get more bonus stats for Star Forcing it up. So that's pretty cool. But also way less cool that you have to do that from scratch. Darbois set bonus added. Yeah. Giant Fear and Big Ring. Genesis Weapon difficulties. Okay, we already talked about all that. Cool. Next. Next up is Gloom stuff. Yeah. The stats. Dark Knell. We just talked about that. Cool, cool, cool. Map activities. Elite champions, runes, Pollo Frito challenges, and all included in map activities revamp. Okay, so elite monsters. Elite champions. Let's see if they remove the... They removed the Ents, right? The Poland tree Ent. Are we getting that one? Yeah, they're just not implementing the tree Ent. Or Timber Shade? Is that the one? Oh, it might be the Timber Shade, actually. I think they might be including it. Only GMS has a 150 ring? Do you think they did it for GMS macro? Yeah, because you guys don't have one. I think TMS has one as well, right? Don't they have those, what level are their Silent Crusade rings? I know there's one 180 and 160. Maybe there's a 150 one as well. Interesting. See, Metroid. KMS mainly bounces around their own server. Yeah, for sure, for sure. They don't give a fuck about GMS non-reboot. GMS reboot, they don't really care about that. I mean, if they have to start taking all of that into account, well, then there's no end. Okay. Okay, let's compare the names. Okay, we have Black Crescendo Slime, obviously. Shadow Butterfly, obviously. Oh, don't click. Let's move these two next to each other. It's easier. Dark Wolf, obviously. Illusion Flower, obviously. Timber Shade, and Dark Gemini Gargoyle. Yeah, so they're implementing it. Later, this is where my KMS people. This one is getting removed, right? TMS don't need to transfer because they can safeguard. Oh yeah, just spend Maple points and just get yeah. Wait, since we're here anyway. Why am I on a Cannoneer? Oh yeah, to pick up the monster collection. You will hate the elite champions so much until they fix them. Yeah, well, that's why I was kind of hoping that we would get like the fixed versions of them immediately, or that we would get them later in like the July update when they were like completely fixed, because they kind of disrupt your training hardcore, right? And I think the flower and the bee one is like very triggering in the beginning, and I think they even remove the tree ant because the wasps and the butterflies replaces maps and replaces monsters on the map and shit. Yeah. Big Bird was gone too as well. Wait, Big Bird, the gargoyle? Oh, the Harbinger of Darkness. Yeah, that one. That one's gonna be reduced as well. Yeah, gonna be removed. You can't do that here in the map. True. True. Okay. Oh yeah, Pollen Treant absorbs energy from nearby monsters to become invincible. Monsters must be defeated before their energy is absorbed. No. Love it. I love things that become invincible. Added achievements for elite champions. Messenger of Darkness will no longer appear. Elite monsters and bosses have been adjusted. Some prefixes have been removed. Reflective, powerful, charismatic, supple, solid, invincible, and accursed are gone. Rejoice, chat. Rejoice. Oh, yeah, and the EXP. Yeah, the EXP was like really low too, yeah. Are we getting nerfed Adele or pre-nerf? It seems like we're getting release Adele from KMS, looking at the numbers. Surprise missions related to elite monsters have been changed to defeating elite monsters or elite champions. Reduce HP and time limit for elite monsters and elite bosses. Wait, reduce HP and time limit for elite monsters and bosses. Oh, cool. Elite bosses will no longer appear on maps with monsters below level 140. Elite champions will appear instead. So this also means that no more rain of items and no more easy elite items from the blobs. Sorry, easy epic items from the blobs below level 140, sadly. Elite bosses will only drop rare treasure chests for up to 6 players, including the summoner and the players who have dealt the most damage. This is probably to counteract all of the bots in both KMS non-reboot and in GMS non-reboot, that whenever there's an elite boss, they will just flood the map with hundreds of them and basically brute force their way into special items that are only available through those treasure chests, and use that to just sell items in the market and make a lot of money. You've probably seen the videos of like thousands of Demon Avengers just floating into maps and just trying to get a hit in so they can get the box. And they're all very weak, so they can easily hit it and get the box for the rewards. So only up to 6 players, so that will cut that revenue stream off. Hey, you know, maybe just start playing and you like playing Aaron and Hero. Which one do you recommend maining? I heard heroes are better at bossing. Yeah, I would say so. I would say heroes are better at bossing. Aaron are more balanced between bossing and mobbing, I would say. But yeah, check out the list for sure. We're still working on the list. It's always being updated, but I'm trying to keep it up to date at all times and to make it as detailed as possible, that it's useful, but not too detailed where it becomes just too much. Is where I'm trying to find the balance, yeah. Runes. New runes will be added. Rune of Purification, which causes like explosion stuff. That stuff is up here as well, right? The runes? Yeah. So these are like the special effects. Like explosions, there's like fire, there's like a big beam. Like when you activate the rune, it turns into one of these and it like shoots lasers out. Activates a beam that attacks the area between the rune and the character. And ignition gives you the ability to launch a pillar of fire which travels between monsters when you attack. Nice. Existing runes will be enhanced. Rune of Recovery, increased damage reduction. Rune of Destruction, more attack power. Rune of Thunder will now attack the area around the character and not random areas, which I don't really see as a buff. Because the area around me, I'm already killing that. I don't need you killing that. I'm already killing that. If you're giving me lightning around me, then you're chaosing me. You should be somewhere else on the map where I'm not killing, so you can add your effect to me, right? I don't think this is actually an enhanced effect. Like if you're low level, maybe you can kind of guide it more. But if you're higher level, you don't really want this. I guess you can see it as a benefit if you're on a vertical map, right? You can stay on the bottom, and the lightning will shoot through all the platforms. But if you're on a pretty vertical, on a vertical map, if you're on a horizontal map, then it's actually kind of bad. Rune of Might, increased the attack range, added a feature where there's the platform above the character. You can jump high to that platform by pressing the up arrow key and jumping at the same time. And removed the Rune of Greed. Moment of silence in the chat. God, this is some sad music too, to commemorate the loss of a greedy rune. Well, we knew this was coming 6 months ago, but, you know, these 6 months just flew by.
Suction!
Oh. There goes the mood. Okay, the mood is ruined. Okay, each rune's special ability and the liberated rune power, which increases experience, will be separated as different abilities. Because the Evan Link skill will only apply to the experience part of the rune, no longer to the special rune effect. Each rune's special ability, not the liberated rune power, will now disappear when you move maps. Runes will now appear only in locations where monsters can appear. Did you ever have a rune in a map where there's no monsters? Yeah, just because somebody uses it one time, that doesn't mean you can go start spamming it now, Brandon. If you use it right now, I'm going to disable it for the rest of the stream, okay? It's funny when it's get used like once every now and then, but just don't over spam
Suction.
it. Okay. Nice. It said suction. Okay, my finger's on a trigger right now, so use it wisely, guys. Runes whatever. Yeah. Fix the issue where the attack did not activate if you use a teleport immediately after using a rune of destruction. Okay, that's just whatever. Added achievements related to runes. Fun of selecting runes. Interesting. Weird chat. Poyo Frito. Adjusted contents. Guard the castle gates. Let's just see if we could use this. Yeah. So this guy is like with a tank, mechanical tank. What are we gonna call it? Midnight hunt, treasure catch, guard the castle gates. Oh yeah, so guard the castle gates. Monster come from all directions, and I think the map was made a little bit smaller. Midnight hunt. Oh, that's with the mechanical tank. Speed through them using the interact key and defeat the monsters. Use a jump key to avoid traps. Basically, you're going to be racing. You can jump over stuff and you can dash through monsters to kill them while you're running in a giant metal steed. And you're going to be crushing through it. Okay, that's going to be one of the a new minigame. And then the other minigame, this one, is going to be treasure catch, where help Frito infiltrate Infernal Wolf's treasure vault and steal treasure by catching them. Use directional keys and the jump key to catch falling treasures. So there's just going to be stuff falling in this map and you can just jump into it, you know. Dude is completely unrecognizable. I don't know who this is. Chad, do you know who that is? A fortified shopping cart? This is basically how people go shopping now during the riots, right? The race is going to be bad with low ping. With high ping, you mean, I think, right? Clark Kent? Yeah, he has glasses on. We can't recognize him. No, he actually has glasses without it as well. He just put like a bandana. Wait, how does this work? He has a bandana and it shows up here, but it doesn't show up here in his glasses at all. Wait, what is it? What kind of bandana is that? Where it's like this, and then like around his eye, and then completely invisible? Eye holes?
Bro, this 0.11 Mbps download is killing me.
1.11 Mbps? Wait, what is that? Are you on the moon right now? Are you using dial-up still? Yo, thank you for the tier 2 sub, my dude. For 2 months. Thank you, thank you. Next month, silver badge for you. Thanks a lot. 0.11 Mbps. That is... Oh, you're in a hotel? Oh, God, no. It's like the Colossus theme dungeon thingy? Yeah. Well, the main reason the Colossus theme dungeon one was very difficult is if you had set your screen to low resolution, you had almost no time to respond to anything, and you had to play it on larger resolution to be able to have some kind of advanced notice that you needed to jump over stuff. That was one of the main thing there. Yeah, being in a dial-up in a hotel is pretty shitty. And then protect the castle walls. Yeah. Midnight monster hunting. Receive treasure. Yeah. And then okay. Added achievement related to new Poyo Frito hunting, 10 and 100 for each. The portal for Poyo Frito bounty hunting and Infernal Den will now only appear in locations where monsters can appear. Poyo Fritos. Oh, remember when these things like showed up in voyages in Commercy and in like Will boss fights and stuff out of nowhere? One update. That was some funny shit. Yo, see you, Sep. See you later, dude. I'm not losing my map for Poyo nor Frito. In early levels, I think it can be worth it. You can get some crazy experience out of it. But yeah, once you get like past level 200 and stuff, I don't think it's very worth it anymore now. Sometimes I do it during when I'm doing like pre-quests and stuff. But yeah, that's about it. All right, let's see if we made some money, dude. Oh, making some money? Up, baby. Give me those maple points. 1949, that's me. Let's set up some more. One more Billy. Billy Arrington. Get him up there. Bam. Yes. How are we doing? Nice. We're approaching 400k. Good job. Okay. Upon defeat of Bounty Hunter, Inferno Wolves, then elite bosses will no longer appear simultaneously. Oh, interesting. Okay. In Scania and Barra, players will be split into multiple channels when they enter Inferno Wolf fight. Uh-huh. Was that a problem? That there were like too many people in there? Is it regular server? Yeah, Barra. Fixed the issue where player body portals would sometimes turn into another content after some time has passed from when it was created. Huh? Okay, interesting. Fixed issue where players could not immediately exited from the Inferno Wolf when it was defeated. Yeah, so I had that last time. I was on my arc. I was killing an Inferno Wolf and I killed it, and a new one spawned, and it just left me in there. So I killed the new one for like 50% as well. So I was like, yeah, I was not sure if that was like a new thing, but I guess it wasn't, because I went in one more time right after that, and then it did kick me out. So I was like, oh, weird shit. Fixed where players will be taken to the exit after eliminated, but before it appears again. Aha, that sucks. Guild revamp. A lot of stuff here. All of the experience over level 25 disappeared. Level cap increase from 25 to 30. You're gonna have to re-earn that. That's that. You have to be level 101 or higher to create and join a guild. Now, getting level 101 doesn't take all that long, so that shouldn't be too bad. Guild UI has been revamped. When you open a guild UI without joining a guild, it'll display the list of guilds you can request to join. The guilds will be able to show up like a message now. That would be pretty cool. You can request to join by right-clicking the guild in the menu or from the guild. Will guilds actually be able to click on someone and be able to invite them to the guild again? And then that person will click like yes and they will actually be in it? Or is it going to be like they click yes and then nothing happens and then they still have to apply and then the application has to be okayed? Because that stuff is kind of annoying. You can apply filters to see guilds that have matching preferences among the guilds you can request to join. You can submit join requests for up to 5 guilds at the same time. Improve the guild... Whoa. Desperate much. Improve the guild search feature. You can now allow partial searches. You can now find the guild you want more easily by searching it by name and applying filters afterwards. Ooh. Lacuna Gibbet, how are you? What's up, dude? I'm thinking about what that's gonna be doing, I guess. I hope I could just be like small enough and fly under the radar long enough and wait until Twitch basically like strikes a deal with the record labels with all the money they're making off of us to make sure that we are able to use music of certain sources, and then once they have like an okayed source, that will have to be forwarded to bots, and then the bots will have to be properly adjusted to account for those songs being okayed and other songs being not okayed, I'm guessing. Did we go over Adele? Yeah. Yeah, no, that is kind of risky. I mean, it's been a risk the whole time, right? But I guess the risk assessment now is going to a higher percentage of risk. Yeah, no, I'm definitely... I think what most people are going to do, and what I'm also going to do, is probably just keep risking it until you get, like... The problem is, though, if you get, like, 3 DMCAs at once, can you be, like, insta-fucked? That's kind of weird. But if you get 2 of them, basically all you can do at that point is, like, play in-game music or just have pure silence. But even in some games, in-game music is, like, problematic because sometimes you'll have, like, copyrighted music in songs and... yeah, like the next thing to do will be to find like huge libraries of copyright-free music and play those, or contact labels or YouTube channels or whatever who have music, and then work out some kind of deal that you can play their music for free so that they don't fuck with you and DMCA you. But that's probably something you want to do before you get to 2 strikes, because if you do that at 2 strikes and one thing happens, then you're like perma-fucked, So you probably want to do that as soon as you get any kind of strike, maybe even before. So for now, I don't think I'm going to change much, but I'll definitely keep an eye on all that stuff, yeah. Okay. You can find the guild more easily by searching for features. Yes. Guild that the players is in will not be displayed in guild search. Yeah. Yeah, guild administrators can edit the guild's greeting, so you'll have information displayed in the guild research search results, as well as in the list of recruiting, up to 150 characters. Oh. A character limit for the guild greeting. Oh yeah, okay. Added the guild advertise feature. When you advertise your guild, it'll display at the top of the list of recruiting guilds, exposing it to players who desire to join a guild. The shorter the remaining advertising period, the higher it shows up top. You can use the guild megaphone to advertise the guild. Wow, that's gonna be fighting for the top position there. Does this upgrade while you're sitting? Update while you're sitting here, or do you have to just like double check in there every X amount of time? Whoops, fucked up. Okay. Added the guild emblem image upload feature. Oh boy, hell yeah. We're gonna get our Scardor nice emote in there. If the guild is level 10 or we could do the mohawk. What should we do? Should we do the mohawk by itself or like the Scardor nice emote? I guess I'll have to see how it works. It could be added as a 17 by 17 pixel JPEG. Okay, that's gonna be tricky. 17 by 17 pixels. Jesus. That's not a lot of room to work with. That's basically like a shape. You have no guild purge. You have like no fuck, what's it called? Oh, no detail, right? On a 17 by 17. When you change the guild emblem and use the image upload, you can now change the guild emblem again for 7 days. But what if it looks like shit? Can you see it at least after it's uploaded before you have to select it? What if you select it and it looks like shit? And then you're stuck with it for 7 days. And when you see how many guilds have dicks in their emblems, well, there's definitely gonna be some boobs uploaded. There's definitely gonna get some people banned, that's for sure. Maybe they give you a preview? Hopefully, yeah. Oh, here. If the uploaded guild emblem is deemed inappropriate, wow, why would you go there? Why would you say you could upload pictures and then immediately assume that someone would use that feature maliciously? Have you no faith in humanity? Come on, this is the internet. Why would anyone do this? It may be reset without prior notification. If it is reset, the GB spent on changing guild emblem will not be restored. Yeah, fuck them. Fuck them, dude. Why would you give them their points back if they're breaking the rules? They fucking know that they're breaking the rules. Improve so that guilds can be managed more easily. Check the last login date of guild members. List of guild members can now be sorted in guild details. Permission setting for change of permissions managing guild members, managing guild skills, etc. We're going to be given ranks as well, and you don't have to guild members. Oh! Ah, other people can manage guild skills and stuff. That's cool. So I don't have to always like log into the same character. Hell yeah. This allows the guild member who holds the rank with permissions to handle tasks when the guild leader is absent. Nice. When given permission to manage the guild leader, can assign ranks below their own. One can assign ranks up to the rank that's always been the case already. Titles will now be applied as default for guild member 2 and guild member 3 when setting the guild member titles. Sure. Titles will now be applied as default by alliance member 2 and alliance member 3. Guild rank will now be reviewed on a weekly basis. Hell yes. The honorable rank will be provided weekly ranking instead of a cumulative contribution. Guild rankings will be followed categories. Weekly honor experience rank. Weekly honor experience rank is 0 or negative number. It will no longer appear on the weekly honor. Flag race ranking. Sharenian culvert ranking. Or Sharenian. Sharenian culvert ranking. Your rank is now more visible. Dude, reading. Reading is a difficult skill. Please own that skill, okay? Guild bulletin board. Announcements on the guild bulletin board can now be up to 500 characters. Some of those special characters can now be used. Added a help button that you can check for any questions you have about guilds. Cool. Adjusted guild points, thank you for the follow. Then change the method of acquiring contribution. Using guild skills no longer consumes IGP. IGP will be removed. IGP is gonzo. Remove the contribution acquisition methods through normal in-game activities. You can no longer acquire contribution from joining a guild, leveling up, staying logged in, gaining fame, obtaining medals, completing quests, leveling up professions, and more. Why do a summation if you're just going to end it with and more? Why don't you just say you can no longer get contribution with in-game activities, period? Why specify and then end with and more? And everything else. Is it? Okay. What link skills do I use on Arc? All of them. For mobbing or for boss fight reviewing? Let's see. Yep, chill Brandon. Okay. Adjust the contribution amount obtainable from defeating boss monsters. Adjusted. Oof, I love the word adjusted, dude. Is it upwards? Is it downwards? Is it a lot? Is it a little? Nobody knows. All we know is it's adjusted. Yeah, but again, just because you are Brandon doesn't mean you have to. Or it doesn't mean that that's a good thing to do. Truth is not always better, okay? I don't like the word adjusted. Added boss monsters, which you can get contribution from. Do you want to be in the guild now? Hey, support desk, do you want to be in the guild? You can give contribution from Easy Zakum now, dude. Get all... He's gonna have one guild with like 40... like all of his mules in there, getting like tons of Easy Zakum contribution. Wonder if CRA and CHT normal mag will still be able to cap. I guess we'll have to see. We'll have to see what the new numbers are. Oh, we could do... Oh, we could just do a guild normal gloom. Or a dark now, yeah. Hard lucid, normal hard will, Ferrisilla, black mage, Gollux. Oh, Gollux, cool. Ren Maru, normal and hard, Princess No, Pierre, Julieta. Oh, wow. When opening the treasure chest, Julieta will as well. You can now acquire contribution by participating in flag race, guild attendance check, and a Sharanian culvert. In order to reduce confusion from the changes in GP acquisition methods, the remaining GP for guilds will be adjusted. If the GP exceeds 225,000, it will be adjusted by a certain ratio. If it is at or below 225,000, there will be no adjustments. I see, I see. You're going to contribute with level 50 mules. Make sure they're in the guild already, though, because you're not going to be able to join a guild until you're level 101. Imagine clearing easy Zakum after level 101. The guild leader is in a long absence of 30 days or more. The responsibility and permissions can be delegated to another guild member. You can change the guild leader through Heracle at the guild base, all of heroes. Ooh, okay. Improve guild skills. So, the guild skills are a changing quite a lot, alright? I don't think we're going to get this chat stuff. Guild. Wait, the guild changes are not in this one. They're in this one. That's why they're not here. So the new guild skill tree will look something like this. This is going to be new guild UI, guys. This is what it's going to look like. Of course, it's not going to be cut off on the right side like this picture is, but... I don't know why... Wait, is it because I'm zoomed in this? No, okay. So the emblem is going to be up there. There it is. It's going to be extra information, welcoming message, all that stuff. You're going to see all the people. You know, it's actually going to lined out properly, so it's not like 3 letters and then a bunch of dots. Actually, it might be, because people's names might be longer than this. New but. Levels. Days since last login, I'm guessing. Something like that. Just like the guild filters that you could do when you're looking for new guilds. Stuff like that. Okay, we don't have to see that highlighted. Recruitment promotion. Uploading your emblem. That's what this is all about. Seeing when people were online. Weekly rankings. Magic. Guild points. IGP. All of that stuff. Here's a new skill tree. Mileage encounter has been removed. Remember that one skill that gives you 5 reward points, like every, what is it, like every half hour or something, and then gives you a message? I'm sorry, you cannot pick up these reward points right now because you've already gotten 10 sources of reward points, which is 50 points from being in the game. That's out, okay? That's gone. Never to be seen again. Guild meeting, get rid of it. Guild advertisement, megaphone, fuck it. Party quest mania, nobody uses that. I want to run more. What was that even? I don't know. Get rid of it. All gone. Now we have less pain together. Decreases damage taken by 4, 7, 10% at level 3. So useful. Doesn't work on percentage damage. Receive 5% bonus experience from killing monsters if you're level 101 to 200. Good for the Mule Guild. Getting up to 200, join a Mule Guild, level up faster between 101 and 200. Guild's Spicy Taste 1. Extra attack. 2, 4, 6 attack. PogChamp. These are the big numbers. I don't think they have any of the numbers here, right? Nope, none of the numbers. So we're just going to go by this. Spicy Taste 2 increases attack and magic by 4. And 3 by another 5. So that up to a total of 15 weapon and magic attack. Wow. Guild regular support will give you an additional 100 G potions and 5 guild blessings every week. And support 3 will give you an additional 105 blessings on top of that every week. Also, what's coming in like 4 months, I think, if we copy it from KMS, is that you now won't be restricted to only Monday to pick up your Dea G potions. It will still always disappear 7 days after you got it, which now it was 6 days. But you'll be able to redeem it any day of the week where you want. That was like a KMS change. Not sure if that's like 100% going to be switching over with from KMS to GMS, but it's like a separate thing. So that's probably, if it comes, that's going to come in like 4 months. This is the death of solo and alt guilds. I think there was already very little value in solo and alt guilds, wasn't there? There are stars in me. Increases your star force by 5, 10, 15. So that can help also in like a lower level guild to get into star force areas faster. The real question is this going to increase your active star force to also give you more damage on all your characters so you deal more damage in your legion? Wait. Maybe you'll have to make a guild, put all your characters in a guild, max this skill, and effectively gain like 600 Star Force worth. Yeah, 7 days or the weekly reset, whatever came first. Kill Blessing attack buff will also be increased from 20 to 30. I don't know why it isn't mentioned here. I don't know. Blessing. Yeah, I'm not sure either. Minions are soft. Ooh, increases damage to regular monsters by 3, 6, 9, 12%. Not bad. Increases all stat by 16, 28, 40. Increases your arcane power by 15, 20, 25, 30. Ooh, there's the 30 that you need to get from 1320 to 1350 for the plus 50% extra damage. Oh, are these the Tespia notes? Ah, that explains. Wait, so I need to... No. Are these the... No, these aren't the ones either. That explains why the numbers were weird. Wait, why does it go to Tespia automatically? Why would you... Oh, this links to Tespia. That shouldn't do that. This one. I don't think anything this far is different though, right? This is all the same. Yeah. Shirinian's demon writing. Oof. Is this music one big mix or multiple? Oh, I'm at the third mix now already because we've been at these patch notes for a while. Noblesse skills master have been increased to 15. These are the big ones, boys. Bossing. So these no longer cost points either. So if these are there and off cooldown, you can just use them. No IGP used anymore. So the bossing one goes up to 30% boss for half an hour with an hour cooldown. Defense ignore. 30% defense ignore for 30 minutes. Hour cooldown. This one is 30% regular damage for half an hour. 1 hour cooldown. And then this one, 30% critical damage for half an hour, 1 hour cooldown. I was so sure that this was going to get nerfed between Tespia and live servers, because there's no fucking way they would let that go through, right? 30% critical damage? That's 6 times the bonus for 7 set pitch black. not the cumulative, but like the individual ones. But nope, this went through. 30% crit damage. It's actually crazy. Can all the members use the skills? Yeah, as long as it's unlocked. These KMS summer notes? No, these are KMS winter notes. 343 viewers? Yeah, we lost some because some of the other bros went live, which is to be expected. We were peaking at 424. Pretty big. Will all guilds have that? Well, you'll have to level them up, right? So based on how far you go, based on how well you ranked in flag race and how well you did Shirinian's the weekly Shirinian quest, you'll get points, and then based on how many points you got, you'll get skill points for the next week, and then you'll be able to distribute those skill points in these skills. And then depending on how high you level them, you'll be able to access those skills as a member of the guild. If you want to make sure that you keep having access to those skills and even do better in the next week, then you have to make sure that you do flag race and that you participate in a weekly guild run. And the guild run is basically going to be like this meme where you summon some monsters, you kill monsters, you go through map, you keep doing that, and then at the end you fight the big duder. And the big duder has a few different forms. Remember, we talked about this before. So the first form has 648 billion HP, which is very low, right? This guy dies like instantly. And you can enter this with pretty much all of the guild members. Like you can enter, oh, what was it again? Like 16 parties or something? 12 entries, up to 3 parties can enter the same entrance. So up to 36 parties of 6 members. So you can join with up to 216 members at the same time. So up to 216 people can enter this. So the first one has 648 billion HP. So this guy dies instantly, right? The next guy has 1.6 trillion HP. Also dies pretty much instantly. Like, super fucking weak. The third guy has 162 trillion HP. This guy is kind of beefy. Kind of chunky. Then comes the next guy with 1,134 trillion HP. This guy has about like 9 times the HP of the guy before. This guy will not die very easily. Is it the highest HP in MapleStory? No, because there's a guy after this with a quintillion minus 1 HP. So this guy, this is probably the highest HP. He's a tanky boy. He's got like a little bit of a shiny effect around him. You can see that gives him an extra shield of being, 900 times the HP of the previous dude. Can Scar Mules kill it? Scar Mules will probably be struggling with the first guy. Yeah, this it's hacker check. Insert you versus the guy she told you not to worry about meme here. Yeah, so this is like 999 quadrillion, 999 trillion, 999 billion, 999 million, 999,999 HP. His defense is pretty low though, so your damage numbers will be pretty high. I'm pretty sure this is like PDR, right? PDR is only 50%. So your damage will actually be higher than on most things, but it's not an arcane, so you don't get arcane benefits. And he's got like, he's gonna do like a smashy smash, and like another. Ooh, he's gonna glomp the air or something. He looks like the Thing or something, but then without legs, of course. Wow, he's got. Ooh, does he buff himself? Or he just floats. That's the sound effect. It comes free with sound effects, live on stream. Creatures 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Sounds good. That's what it reminds you of, yeah. Yeah, so activate the gate that leads to the next map and you earn dungeon points based on the number of current party members. After completing 4 maps, you'll enter the deepest room, and then you can activate the altar and summon the Shirenian Demon Arcanist. So that's the dude. You can only activate it once all of the parties have gathered. So if you're doing this with 36 parties, then you need to wait until all the parties gathered into the big room. He will transform if he takes enough damage. Based on the current members fighting against him, he will have a certain number of transformations. He can transform up to a maximum of 5 times, with the last one having the 1 quintillion minus 1 HP. You will earn dungeon points based on the damage you dealt to Arcanus and his subordinates. If you defeat a less than stage 5 Arcanus or the time runs out, you will be returned to the guild HQ. If you defeat a less than stage 5 Arcanus or the time runs out, you will return to guild HQ. But he transforms, right? That's worded really weirdly, but okay. If the total amount of dungeon points from all the guild members that participated exceeds a certain amount, you will receive Noblesse SP after the weekly settlement. You will also receive additional Noblesse SP based on the weekly rankings of Shirenian's underground waterway. There you go. So you get the points right? After the week, you get guild SP for that, noblesse SP. The guild leadership can put the SP into the guild skills, and then you can use those buffs for the week. And then hopefully with those buffs and participating in the content, you'll be able to gather points again for next week. So it's good for everyone to do like flag races, to do like a weekly Shirinian's waterway once a week. You know, do all of that stuff. You can pay 216 people to stay online at the same time. That's that's a tricky one. You would have to do that on a Saturday or a Sunday. That would be crazy, though, to see some guild videos of 216 people doing that shit together. EU hacker guilds are going to have a blast. Yeah. Yes, they are. But they already are because they've got, like, free roam. Maple Guide renewal. I think that's the new thing, right? Yeah, Maple Guide renewal. So, it's going to look sexy. Look at this. So sexy. All of the rewards under here. Your character. You know... No more, like, ridiculous scrolling. Wait, a Mesomarket transaction has been completed. Oh, wait, what? I'm looking at it, right? Are you serious? It doesn't automatically update? I have to, like, reload the screen, close it, put in my... This game is interesting. Oh, it's selling for $19.50. I'm missing out, boys. Let's put it for $19.75. Oh no, let's put let's put it for $19.99. Fuck it. I have one more listing for today only anyway. Place listing. Let's go. But yeah, this is pretty sexy. You see all the bosses here, so you'll have like the first one is just like this stuff. Special content, and the second one is all the bosses, and the third one is see, like normal, hard, easy, you know, all of the boss dudes, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 stars. Oh, these are only 5 stars, 4 stars, 2 stars. Normal Dunkel, so easy. 1 star. I don't know what these stars are. 7 stars for hard Hilla. Hard Varus Hilla. You are a mosquito. You're gonna die. Oh. Yeah. Animal murder live on stream. Actually, he's not dead. He's still moving. I'm gonna take him outside, guys. No animals were harmed in the taping of this patch review, okay? And then this last stuff is like the content guide general overview. So a big revamp on how that looks. So it's gonna look a lot better. It's gonna be like categorized. Of course, it's not gonna be like in Korean like this one. But yeah. And then chat emoticons. Nice. So chat emoticons is a little bit weird, but that's this thing here. They're doing so KMS spread most of this over 3 updates, and it seems like except for Yum Yum Island, they're putting everything into one update. Which kind of makes me scared that this is going to be like a 16-hour patch and not a 6-hour one. In order, suction in honor of the falling mosquito. He's not dead, dude. He's okay. He's fine. He's flying outside. He's on he's stinging cattle on a ranch now until the rest of his days. Triple DMT, maybe even quadruple DMT. Maybe, if we're super lucky, quintuple DMT. QMT, as we call it. So chatting emoticons have been added. Express your emotions and fun situations with emoticons. Now, you don't even need to use words anymore. you know, you're already ignoring people. Now you can ignore people with an emote instead of typing words. Because typing words is so mendokusai. It's so fucking troublesome in game. Why would you do that? When you can show like a scared mushroom. Pepe what? Oh, we have Pepe in game now as well. Oh no. There's gonna be so many Pepes. Dude, can we upload like actual Pepes? When am I going a bit back to the actual GMS notes? Oh, I'm following the GMS emote notes, but this is what the GMS notes say about the emoticons. Okay, they say this, and they show these 3 pictures. This is what the KMS ones say. Like, is this not more informative? I think that's more informative. We also learned in MapleStory 2 not to let people upload stuff. Well, they did it for the emblems now, but yeah, if you let people upload stuff, that's yeah, that gets dicey real quick, I think. Okay, let me throw up a 30-second. Dude, I gotta. What up, Rosmas? How you doing? The lucid ones? Yeah, what do you think, guys? Which ones are your favorite? People are gonna use this one, for sure. Actually, these look like they could be drawn by Lily Pichu, no? I say that Lily Pichu could have drawn these. That's kind of like her art style. Like this? She would draw stuff like this. But this one is pretty like that one's pretty cute. Some of these are pretty good. Some of these are pretty good, I think. All right, so those will be added. Be accessible in your chat window button, Maple chat button, and keyboard hotkey. You can use the emoticons by double-clicking the emoticons in the UI, assigning commands for each emoticon up to 20, and adding an individual emoticon as a hotkey. Chat emoticons will be displayed as a chat bubble on top of your character, and it can only be used when your chat window is set to everyone or party. Your Maple chat must be in a maximized UI for you to send a chat emoticon using the UI. You can still send an emoticon using commands in a minimized UI. Orange mushroom, pink bean, pepe have been default as permanent. These cannot be removed from the UI. You'll be given 8 chat emoticon slots by default. Up to 18 additional emoticons can be obtained for each emotion. Oh, for emoticon group. Group emoticon order can be changed by dragging them. Yeah. When you attempt to apply... When you attempt to apply a durational emoticon item while the identical emoticon item is in possession, the duration will be overwritten rather than being added. Oh, wait, are these gonna like drop from monsters? The same emoticon is limited to 3 consecutive uses. Is this gonna be added to Gachapon? Wait, is this gonna be like another Gachapon trap? The small spirit lucid sets can only be acquired by using a chat emoticon item. That's gonna be Gachapon, isn't it? Quest improvements. Vanishing Journey and Choo Choo Island. Adjusted story quest lines of difficulty and improved some maps in Vanishing Journey and Choo Choo Island. Pretty much a lot, but... Adjusted difficulty of quests in Extinction Zone and Cave of Repose. Some quests will have the number of items required for completion reduced and the quest item drop rate increased. Dude, these were already so fast and so easy, but okay. How could you say such a thing? Next time would never prey on people's gambling tendencies? True. Why would they ever do that? Time to find my credit card. Literally the next comment in the chat. Okay, let's see, what do we have here? So adjusted the difficulties, you need less items, and there are more items. The items will drop more heavily. Adjusted the difficulty of Choo Choo Island story quests as well. Some quests will have the number of items required for completion reduced, and the quest Oh, I've actually been doing those quests, so I gotta make sure that I don't do those and wait until all of this is pushed through, and then do all of my unlocks of Choo Choo. My character is up to level 210. Okay, good to know. So don't push that too hard. Wait until after the maintenance, after the patch. Fix the issue where if you search for a monster in the world map, non-existent maps would be searched sometimes. That's problematic. Added headers to quests so that it's easier to recognize they are for certain content. Oh. Okay. Fix the issue where you could not exit the map if you cancel taking a photo in a certain map while progressing through friend story quests. Okay, is any of this useful? Ends misunderstanding. Okay, this is like specific quest stuff. I don't know. Improvement and bug fixes skills, quests, and maps. Max usually highlights if anything is important. Okay, it seems like nothing for this is like a really... Oh, there's gonna be some stuff for some Temple of Time. No, not Temple of Time. Sorry. Some Oz. We're listening to Temple of Time, right? Some Oz stuff is gonna be changing. With the floors. Tower of Oz. Evan could not come back up when using teleport downward in the safe first entrance map while progressing through releasing the free spirit. Yeah, this is highly specific. Item improvement. Color. Added equipable weapon information to ignite and pink bean huggable. Yeah, okay, this is some... This isn't very specific, but it's like minor stuff. Eye of Fire and Eye of Fire chunk can no longer be listed in the auction house. Okay. Fiction issue where the attack motion for some bows was displayed awkwardly. The Ngaz? Nobody uses Ngaz. These get skipped 100% of the time. Just remove them from the... Okay. That's fine. Change the font for the cumulative... cumulative first place count on Master Exorcist chair. Wow, these are very important things. Content changes. Okay, here we go. Fury Totem will no longer be available from Maple Reward Shop and Fairy Bros Daily Gift. It will be removed from Fairy Bros Daily Gift starting July. Wild Totem has been added to the Maple Reward Shop and Fairy Bros Daily Gift. It will be added to the Fairy Bros Daily Gift starting July. Wow. Item can be purchased as a coupon that gives durational skill equipment. When the item is equipped, Wild Totem skill can be used. Wild Totem coupon, untradeable, 30-day duration. Used to receive the following item. Wild Totem, untradeable, 2-hour duration. That seems like it's all staying the same. Grants the following buff. Reduces the monster spawn rate by 40% with normal respawn rate. And increase the number of maximum monsters respawn by 50%. So that's different than the current one because it's going to be plus 50 here instead of plus 50 here. So they do not mention anything about replacing the current totems or removing access to them. So before the maintenance, if you have a bunch of reward points and you're planning on training, and apparently even if you're a Kanna, make sure that you buy the Fury totems instead so you can like fuck around with your Kishin and everything, but you don't have to lose your rates over that. So buy out Fury totems in the shop as much as you can before the maintenance. PSA. Okay? Meister cubes and Master Craftsman cubes will now be what? Untradeable or untransferable? Because if it's untradeable, we don't give a fuck because everything's already untradeable in Reboot anyway. But is it untransferable or untradeable? These are different things. When is the maintenance? The maintenance will start in 18 and a half hours. That being said, I still have a bunch of dailies to do, guys. Symbol dailies? Okay, we're almost through the patch notes, though. We're like halfway. Purring Face will be renamed to Bashful Face. Wow, really, really care about all of this. Ghost Spark, I care so much. Change key input effect that display when saving Rock Spirit and Savior from the spacebar to interact or harvest. The key input effect that displays when saving from spacebar to interact harvest. Sure. Yeah, see some Oz changes. Reduce the price of Arcane Umbra armor from 16 to 12. Oh yeah, that's happening now. And then the cost of turning droplets into a coin of 10 per droplet to 9. So that makes that the total cost of Umbra armor is going from 160 down to 108. So that's a decrease by almost a third, not quite, but almost a third of the cost down. So much more easy to, much easier to get backups and everything. Untradeable equals untransferable. Is that always true? Slightly increased, so they fuck it up again is going to be high. Time to farm after the patch. Slightly increased the drop rates for Arcane River Droplet Stone and Stone Origin Droplets. So instead of one every... maybe they slightly increase it just in the same way that they slightly decrease the drop rate for familiar cards, you know, by dropping it by a factor of 1,000. So if they slightly increase Arcane River Droplets, that means that every monster is going to drop like 2 to 3 droplets now. That seems worth. What do you guys think, Kishin Mule still worth making? For a mule, so we're gonna have to do some maths. But for a mule, yeah, it's still gonna be worth making because 50% uptime is still better than none. And you're still gonna have limited access to totems. But from 0.0009 to 9 billion. Yeah, just a small increase, slight increase. Change the location and the coconut, and yeah, nobody cares. Legends. Pirate quests. Monsters appearing in Earth Spectrum will no longer be regarded as monsters near your level. Oh, for quests and stuff. Okay. Clean slate scrolls will no longer be dropped. Arrow type items. Fix the issue where Nest Golem at the destroyed dragon nest in Minar Forest would not be displayed on the world map. Dude, unplayable, bro. Literally unplayable. Changed monsters that appear in some of the other Choo-Choo maps. Only Bighorn Pine Deer. Oh, nice. Only Ramanana. Cool. Unripe Wolf Fruit and Ripe Wolf Fruit will appear together. In Dealy Bobber 1. Is that the one that only has Unripe now? Oh, no more Unripe for free. Damn. Flyon and Angry Flyon will appear together in Vitibel Forest 1 as well. Oh, okay. This weird switches, but okay. Choo-Choo Village entrance, green catfish and blue catfish will appear together. Okay. Below the falls, blue catfish will no longer appear, and Right Turtle and Boss Right Turtle will appear together. Uh-huh. Wait, so there's going to be 2 maps with Right Turtle and Boss Right Turtle. I wonder why they did this. Okay. Skyway Peak, Birdshire, Patriarch, Berkshire will no longer appear. Only Patriarch Krylia will appear. Okay, we'll just have to... So you just have to go to different maps to do your dailies after that. Tacos or hamburger? You'll order some food right now. Tacos or hamburger? Burger seems like this... I don't know. Just go for what you usually don't go for. Like, switch it up. I don't know. I'll probably go for a burger right now, to be honest. But I haven't had a burger in like forever, so... Improved the terrain in some maps, Invention Journey and Choo-Choo Island. Rock Zone added a platform. Oh yeah, they yeah. Changed the location of the hidden portal. Okay, they moved some stuff around. Cool. Remove the following marriage medal quests. Those were definitely important. System changes. Reduce the experience required for level 170 to 200 by 19%. Increase Bera and NA reboot channels from 20 to 30 for the summer. Oh, only for the summer, but for the summer, guys, 10 extra channels. Anyone in the chat excited? No? Yes? Maybe? Anyone hot or cold? Will home channel still be 18? It might move to 28, to be perfectly honest. It might move, temporarily might move to 28. Who knows? I play EU, I don't care. Even less chance of finding anyone. Familiar UI will be completely disabled in 2.14, and overall familiar system will reopen in 2.15. Good. While the familiar system is disabled, we provide a random familiar buff event. Yeah, that's gonna, you can click on that, but it's basically some weird shit. Added information description: Arcane River increase the hyper skills to match the current logic. Does that mean they're going to change it to Arcane Power instead of like Arcane Force, where it's named? If Dual Blade gets skill sealed while using Asura's Anger will be cancelled. Nerf Dual Blade. Fuck him. Nerf him, chat. 10 more channels for guilds to hoard more maps. Well, will still be hoarding maps? I mean, a lot of people are gonna have to start figuring out where to train in the first place. Can you not use spider or snail familiars now? We haven't been able to for like the last 5 weeks? 6 weeks? Phantom can no longer steal Meso Explosion. Phantom characters that already stole Meso Explosion will have their stolen skills removed. Ooh, is it really stolen if it's already stolen though? Slow effect from Cannoneer's Blast Back will apply to bosses as well. Additional description for Slayer's Blue Blood. They can recover HP in Ghost Spark. Very, very informative. Add information to Kaiser's Link. The cooldown no longer applies if Marksman uses Surge Bolt but fails to fire. Oh, yes! That shit fails to fire all the time. Thank you. Added a skill description to Dual Blade's Final Cut that the damage changes based on the charging time. Changes sound effects for blaster. No one cares. Added prerequisite skill description to Ilium's Longinus Zone. Blaster, while having used Bullet Blast, can no longer disable the invincibility buff if the buff window by right-clicking. Changed the effect resolution for Evan's Elemental Barrage and Elemental Radiance. Okay, is any of this stuff relevant? Oh my god, there was a space missing in Dagger Scabbard? How did this go unnoticed for so long, guys? Thank God we got the team on it. We got the team digging out the important stuff. Thank the Lord. Guys, we still got dailies to do. Fuck me. What time is it? Okay, we're gonna have to throw through this. You can no longer harvest in maps that are 20 levels below or and above your character's level. It doesn't really matter. We only harvest in areas high level anyway. Added a chance time information. When you create nodes in the V matrix, you can now craft up to 99 at once. Damn! Soul Enchanter. Blah, 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 blah. Change the trait experience font color so it has a better readability. No. Readability? Isn't it legibility? I guess both are okay, right? When using an atmospheric effect that is not a cache item, such as Blessing of the Guild, you can now use another atmospheric effect after 2 seconds. Nice. MVPers rejoice. No longer will you be cucked by a spamming of Blessings of the Guild. you'll be able to throw your MVP in a mere 2 seconds after. Cash shop. Requirement. F5 key. Heart slot. Auction house. Okay, this is all... Wait, what? Fix an issue where characters could sometimes be placed exceeding the character limit in Legion? Oh, I've never heard of that. Fix an issue where if you fail to use the experience node stone, the item would disappear. Ouch. Updated the text for the Mesa Piggy Bank to make it more clear when the item is empty. Okay, cool. I mean, wait, why? When it's empty, it disappears. So why would you update it? Bug fixes. Fix everyone who didn't... Fix the issue where Master Craftsman's Cube and Meister's Cube didn't drop in Reboot World? Wait, what? I have been getting these the whole time. Nani? Are they supposed to be dropping like way more? Wait, what am I missing here, chat? What's going on? Fix issue where lip lock keys did not drop from Purplewood Forest monsters? Okay, sure. Fix an issue where the cat was misplaced in Kerning City. Ah, finally. Finally, they're gonna put the cat in the wrong spot. I was getting cucked and didn't even know it? I don't know. Are we speculating that we can still have 100% Kishin uptime? I think there's a good chance that it'll stay at 50%. The question is, because there's two different effects. There's the map buff that Kishin gives, and there's the summon that Kishin places. If you have extra buff duration, that makes the summon last longer, but it doesn't make the map buff last longer. So even if you fuck around with Night Ghost Guide to make the Kishin Shokan skill that shoots like damage and does the map clearing, if you can increase that, there's no guarantee that that will increase the map spawn buff, which it probably won't. And if it doesn't, then it's like a full only 50% uptime of Kishin, and it'll truly be the era of 3PC where you get 2 Kannas. Dude, finally, we're gonna get a 3rd laptop. We're gonna put another Kanna up there. We're gonna alternate Kishins. That's gonna be the meme. Oh, would we do that? Oh, would I be so naughty to do that? Ooh, that'd be naughty, wouldn't it? Also, man, imagine having anyone over at my house and having like 2 extra laptops for Kishin here. Oof. Man, I should sign up for the 40-year-old version at that point, because there's no way in hell is that gonna happen then. Why not set up a VM? Because that's against the terms of service. You're not allowed to do that. It's a third-party program that is not supported. We're incorrectly invincible during certain animations. Fuck. Oh, Leviathan and Brawny Leviathan were not supposed to be immune during their animations. That'll make the solo voyages a little bit easier for lower level characters. Vagina repellent? For sure, yeah. Just marry another Mapler IRL? I don't know. That seems like bad advice. Shadow Knight coins were not consistently available in Golok's Hidden Merchant? I always had them. Fixed the issue where there were floating rope pieces in Hennessy's. Oh shit, guys, they figured it out. Quick, hang on the ropes before they remove it. Where did these things come from anyway? Quick, everyone hang on the rope. Or I think it's a part of a rope ladder or something. Sekuna's gifts, SP from Kanna characters, blah blah. Wait, the special SP reset scroll would not add the correct SP amount for Kanna characters? Yo, that's bad. Oh my god, we went through 3 playlists. Okay, this is gonna be a long ass YouTube video. You guys better buckle in for the ride. There's gonna be so many ads on this YouTube video. It's gonna be insane. The revenue is gonna be over 9,000. Should Dawa show us 3 PC meta? People are actually planning on going for 3 PC setup. Most likely, but a lot of people already have that. Oh, I'll have to go through stuff at my mom's house and probably put all the pieces of all the shit computers we have there together to make like one somewhat functional computer that can actually run MapleStory. Oh, that would actually work. And then I'll have to like team viewer that thing. I'll have to get like a mini screen or something. Man, this desk is gonna have to be... Well, we're gonna have to figure some stuff out. Pull. Straw pull. Alright, here we go. Important poll in the chat, guys. Let's go. Use Chrome remote desktop? Yeah, that would be the same, yeah. Well, yeah, some people do, for sure, yeah. I mean, some people already do like 5 PC setup now to level their shit. You gonna press Kishin every 30 seconds? Yeah, that's how it would work. Playlist for music? There's like a bunch of... I've already used like 4 different playlists. I just Google MapleStory. This one is the one we're playing right now. Okay. Dark Knight. Damage increase buff would sometimes not apply if Thunderbreaker used Typhoon. The fix the issue where Ark's initiate fusion skill description was awkward, and always gotta fix awkward stuff. Yeah, so I don't know. This is gonna be interesting. Fix the issue where the character, while using some flying skills, was not pushed back despite being hit by a knockback attack. Now the skill will be cancelled and the character will be knocked back. Xenon's Liberty Boosters, Ilium's Crystalline Wings, Ark's Instinctual Leap, Hoyoung's Nimbus Cloud. Isn't Ark's Instinctual Leap always when you're in... I think they mean this by that, right? Although this is called Float, I'm not sure. We don't have a single skill that's called Instinctual Leap. But even if it's that, I do have the Hyper skill that makes me knock down resistant. So I'm not sure. Wait, pull on what should I... Wait, I already... Oh, whoops. I already know what I'm gonna... Terror Burn, though. It's gonna be another Ice Lightning, baby. Full Ice Light. And probably Kanna on my 3rd account. The Flash Jump is Instinctual Leap? Oh, the Flash Jump. That's Mystic Leap. Is that... Oh, it becomes Instinctual Leap on it. Yeah, you can stay afloat for a short time. Yeah, okay. So this is what counts as Instinctual Leap. Okay, because the name changes. Right. Yeah, but I still have the Hyper skill. Right here. Which will not be knocked back by any attack while in Spectre state, so. But then that gets overpowered by Ursus again, so I don't know. You were hoping they get to choose my Terror Burn? But I already have all the characters at level... at 5th job. All of the individual jobs. After your Terror Burn, you get to 200, you get Burning... Oh, was that in patch notes? Yeah, we'll get to that. Fixed. Okay, that's all issue fixes. Known issues, there are slight delays in Adele's voiceover in certain dialogues. Kanna's Orochi Unbound skill description tooltip incorrectly states that the key can be held down for up to approximately 6 seconds when it should be 4. Kanna's Vanquisher Charm skill description tooltip does not list the added max duration. When you hover over the Maple Relay UI, it will display incorrect text stating that the daily rewards are Maple points instead of Maple reward points. Aha, this is a known issue, guys. I noticed somebody before said Maple points from Relay, so that's Maple reward points. That's a bad message there. Yeah, there's like 3 layers of knockback. Okay, Rise Salon. I'm not gonna go over like the exact quests and all of that stuff. That's too much right now, and I still have dailies to do. But you can read the skills on your own. During the patch notes, we'll put like everything into the event calendar, and then we'll match everything around, and we'll make it work. Okay. Ooh, looks like a nice title with stats until August. Until August 4th. Oh, that's nice. Something with a rice field, event store. Oh, let's see if the Lydium... Aha, permanent Lydium heart is in the coupon. Okay, that's good to confirm. So there will be a permanent Lydium heart with the Laniaroid purchase. That's good to know. Wait, we didn't miss anything important underneath that. Yeah, okay. Ooh, some of these damage skins looks okay. Game World. Oh, a Game Boy ripoff chair. Hell yeah. Oh, they put a C button there. Oh, no, nothing has a C button. Is that a must get? If you don't have a Wondroid heart, it's a nice thing to get. It's not a must, like it won't make or break your character, but it's like, it's pretty free extra damage, honestly, if you don't have a Wondroid heart. Rice Coin Shop, lots of stuff. Weekly. Yeah, weekly boxes again, cool. Phase 2. Oh yeah, so phase 1 has the boxes, music. You are way too loud. Tone the fuck down, please, sir. Synergy rings coming back. Master Ring SS coming back. Flames, cubes, potential scrolls. Phase 3, Mitra boxes. Remember, Mitra boxes are boxes that you can open once a week up to a maximum amount of time. Mitra boxes for honor experience, nodes, symbols, experience coupons. Event ring, exclusive Meister cube. That's always nice. You can buy up to 20 Meister cubes, and you can use them on all event cubes. That's always nice. Other events, Terra Burning. Let's see if they can confirm that Terra Burning. Of course, no Adele and Zero can be burned. Everyone else can be Terra burned. You gain 5 levels. Yeah, so with the extra experience nodes, so you get the burning gear. Temporary gear, just like with Adele. 12-star epic. Last 90 days. And then the title can be used at level 200 to give you 50 arcane power. Ooh, 10% bonus experience, 10% boss, 10% IED, 15, everything else. Additional rewards, if you have 200 on the Terra Burning, you'll get the Keep on Burning box. That will give you a one mega character burninator. And a character slot expansion coupon. And 20 notes. Wait, 20 note stones? That's not in the box, but it's a reward. Oh yeah, that's the regular reward, yeah. And then the 20 nodes and the 2 experience nodes, and then 50 nodes and 3 experience nodes. That's like if on the Burninator character. But so you'll be able to get 1 extra Mega Burninator. Okay, so KMS got 2, Maple C got 2 from leveling Adele, and we'll get 1. That's still pretty nice. Okay, so an extra burn with the extra Terra burn. Adele training support event. Oh yeah, we already read through that like in the beginning of the patch notes, so we're not gonna do that again. And the stuff, and then random familiar event. It's just you get a random buff. The only one that seems really nice is the one with 50% chance of 50% drop rate for half an hour. All the other ones literally just do nothing. Beast Tamer creation June 10th after the maintenance until August 25th for the whole duration. Definitely make a Beast Tamer if you don't have one yet on your account. Super, super valuable link skill. Very important. Definitely make. And strong by itself, and is getting a bit of a buff as well, and a little bit of a readjustment. 0 creation event. We don't care. Cannot be created in Reboot World. How much do you guys want to bet that they're going to be creatable in Reboot World for like half a day and then they're going to fix it? Maple Relay. Oh, okay, Maple Relay. You have to at least completed Black Heaven. Or be MVP Bronze, or have 150 Star Force on one of your characters. Be logged in for 30, 60, 120, 180 minutes for up to 4 boxes a day. And there's going to be Maple reward points for 30, 60, and for 120. And for 180. Wow, that's going to be 1,200 points a day. 500 Maple point gift certificate. Wait, so is this supposed to be also Maple reward point? Or did this say Maple points before? This doesn't say that it was updated. So that's supposed to be more Maple reward points? That's just confusing. 30 Rise coins. And then 12 day is going to give you a chair. 32 is going to give you 20 symbol selector coupons. 56 is a 12 pack of red cubes. And a gold stamp, nice. 80 day is going to be 10,000 Maple point. Oh, this one, 10,000 Maple point gift certificate. That's going to be 10,000 Maple reward points probably. And then the Relay Master Box, which either gives you a Dominator Pendant Box, which you don't want. Although, it says 15 Star Force unique potential fixed to main stat and your character's job. Bonus stats can be reset. Potentials cannot be reset. An item cannot be enhanced. That does mean, though, that after you flame it... Oh, no, because you can't get it to 16 stars. So you can't get the bonus before transposing. So you wouldn't want to do that. Don't go... Again, guys, don't go for the Dominator Pendant, okay? It's a huge fucking trap. You want to go for the Absolab Weapon Box, all right? It's 17 star. Yes, it has kind of shitty potential, but it's 17 star. It has 30% IE, 30% boss damage, 10% IED on it, and you can flame it to get a lot of extra weapon and magic attack. Okay, you want the fake Zolab weapon on something. It's really good. It's very solid to start off with. It's Maple Point DNX. No, we looked at known issues. When you hover over... No. When you hover over the Maple Relay UI, it'll display incorrect text stating that the daily rewards are Maple Points instead of Maple Reward Points. Oh, that's only the Maple Relay UI. Okay. So that's going to be what? 10K? Okay. 10K. What's 10K? We're at the bottom. Sorry, I'm going back. Yeah, okay. Then Sunday Sundays. Okay, what are we looking at? 15 minutes double experience coupons and double coin limit. Only double coin limit, not double coin from sources. Interesting. Okay, 1+1 up to 10 event. 20 symbol selector coupons. Small Spirit Chat emoticon coupon and Lucid Chat emoticon coupon for... Chat emoticons from the coupon have a 30-day duration. Okay, tradable with an account. And it seems like the double points is going to be every Sunday. 30% off Star Force and double Salon stamps from reaching the rice coin capacity of the day. And then receive 100% extra experience from runes, 300% extra from orbs. So that's going to be a training day. That's it for now. Okay, so no Magnificent Soul event. No 50% off inner-ability rerolls. No 5, 10, 15 announced so far. Spell Trace Fever Time. Nobody cares. All right.